Nothing there.
There's nothing that. Oh my god! Did you check your Halo waypoint and everything? You got all the
I
green check
checked my
marks. You
Halo
good? Oh
waypoint,
my god!
everything.
You're
I'm
you're
so
you're
sorry.
a legit insider because they said everybody was gonna get it. Did you recently become an insider?
No, I've been an insider for a very long time, since the first Halo flight.
They lied.
Damn.
Oh,
Well.
well, tough break, nigga.
that is what.
Wow.
Damn.
Man, wait till he's
Oh
dead
my
before you
god.
step on his grave. Niggas dancing and they didn't even put the casket in the ground.
They didn't. Now here you go.
We
Show
still had the
did. Y'all did
viewing.
the same shit, so it's all right.
No, we didn't. We made fun of you guys the next week after we had already experienced all
Nah,
the great.
you made fun of us the next week. That other nigga right there didn't. He's like, oh, well, sorry. Started playing right in front of it. I'm like, oh,
What
Wow.
what's he supposed
Wow.
to do though?
I
What
hope
was he
you guys
supposed?
really enjoy your time.
The,
I
the
hope you
question
enjoy.
the question is, what was he
It's-
supposed to do?
It's not gonna be as fun without you. You know.
Hey,
Um.
yeah, sure. Let me say this. Let me say this.
Asshole.
Let me say this. Let me say this for real. Carl is going to have a terrible time because I know at least one of those those windows is going to be like capture the flag. I'm sure of it. It's
Oh
going to
yeah.
be all.
Oh, one of them
flag.
big team battle.
Yeah, but it's going to be capture the flag big team battle, and so
Oh
Carl
my
is going to be. Carl is either not going to play or he's going to be miserable. So if that makes you feel any better, Tech.
There you go.
It doesn't. It
I
doesn't.
don't know.
Consolation prize right there.
I don't know if it
I got the
does or
same shirt,
doesn't.
Suave.
Hey,
Hopefully,
it's a good
the
shirt.
playlists are properly labeled so I can avoid it like a plague.
No, they're not going to give you.
You don't get an
opportunity.
option.
Yeah, they're just like, hey,
They're just
test
gonna
this feature
set it.
out.
We
It's gonna be
gonna
set
talk about
default.
it. We're gonna talk about this flight. Y'all want to get started?
Oh yeah.
You ready?
I mean,
Hey.
All right. Sorry, Song. Go ahead.
Like, all right, man. Well, thank y'all for joining us and welcome to the podcast. Follow us at Blur Dimension here on Insta and on YouTube. If you haven't already, turn on notifications so you can be the first to know when we got new content for you. Don't forget to hit that sub if you fuck with the content. I'm Kavon, Negrito Suave. We got JK, Beasternal.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back for another week of mayhem, mischief, and fun.
Crest.
And not in that order.
And not word. We got Creston, not Sir.
What's going on, everybody?
AJ, not Slinja.
How's everybody doing? I will not be playing Halo this weekend because my nigga Tech.
Solidarity.
100%.
Man.
We
It's
got
time for somebody in the chat to call AJ on this bullshit. To say bullshit.
Hey, look, I am not playing this weekend. I told you, my nigga Tech can't get in, then I don't even want to be there.
You know, that's another
Exactly.
emote bullshit. That's what I'm putting.
We got JD Creates Activity.
hello, everyone.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Wow.
We got Carl XKBHX.
Hey, what's going on? I wish I could say it, but I'm definitely playing this weekend. No question about it.
Absolutely. All our pronouns are he, him, and his. We got 3 segments for y'all on the podcast. We're going to talk about what we've been consuming this week and what's good. That means games we've been playing, shows, movies, anime we've been watching, comics we've been reading, all that good stuff. Then we're going to talk about a little bit of nerdy news in headlines. After news, we got a topic of the week to discuss this week. We're talking about the incoming Halo Infinite flight. So that should be exciting. And then after the podcast, we'll have a quick break before we get into after podcast gaming. We're going to play Halo 5 because Infinite is not available yet. And we're going to play something else. So stick around for that.
Y'all trying
So
to
first
run
we're
each
gonna
other out the road when some
Ready?
Need for Speed?
maybe. Do I still have
Oh
that
yeah,
downloaded? Maybe.
Somebody-
Perhaps.
Yeah, if it's still up.
They
I'd be
need
down
to-
for that.
I do not have that downloaded.
Oh shit.
That's
We
out of
got
door.
time.
We got time. Right.
You
So
know, all
what's
the
good
time.
with y'all
Wait,
this
is that what
week?
we're gonna?
I know. I have
Is that what
to.
we're going for?
Damn.
We can do
You
something
hear
else.
that shit, huh?
What do you
Why
have?
does he have time, Kristen? Again, I'm sorry. I didn't
Well,
hear
I
that.
missed that. What happened?
Why does he have
I
time?
couldn't. I mean, it was a layup, man. I couldn't
Oh,
pass up that
wow.
layup. I'm sorry,
Wow.
man.
It's your own
That's
friends,
cool,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That's whatever. That's whatever. You know what? As long as my friends are happy, that's all I care. I hope you guys genuinely do enjoy Halo because it's not like I would have been able to play all weekend anyway. So I mean, look, like the Halo flight team knew I had kids and I had responsibilities. So I wasn't gonna be able to
Yeah,
play
that's what it
all
is.
weekend.
Sponsor Villeries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do
That's
you
what it
explain
is.
I can
Carl?
feel it in his soul when he said.
Yo, this nigga just keep shooting.
Well, they knew that
I mean,
Carl was a
layups, man. Layups.
Carl's a deadbeat. He's not going to take care of his family or his kids. He's just going to play Halo. That's what they knew.
He said he's not gonna be no deadbeat
Doing
like
all
his
He's
this.
not
dad.
a good father like he's not a good father like you, Tech.
I wish I was a deadbeat
Because that
instead.
nigga not a father at all. Like what?
Bro. Oh my god.
y'all are
I
wild.
can't.
All I'm saying is when he
I
do
just
that
don't
24-hour
understand. I've
stream,
been signed up since the Halo fight before. I understood not getting into the first one. I don't play Halo like that. I get it. But you said everybody. I'm included in everybody. All right. I even upped my Halo time to be included in this fight.
Damn.
I don't even like playing Halo when I ain't play with y'all. So like,
did you check your spam?
See, they probably
checked
knew that,
everything.
though. That's the
You checked
problem.
everything?
They
Check
know
It was
the-
like
how you
everybody
really
except
feel.
that
You
nigga
searched.
specifically.
Check
If he
waypoint.
ain't got the app, it don't matter what the email says, what the waypoint says.
nothing. If it's not
Yeah.
in the app.
If
Because
it's
that's
not
what
in the
happened to us.
Yeah, because you can not get the email if you go to the like the Insider Hub and you see the Halo flight or whatever, you see that download available, then you're in. But if you don't see that download available, you can get 30,000 emails. You cannot play this game. So,
True.
unfortunately,
Well, I checked my Halo
That is
Insider, and it's not even under my flight. My flight still has MCC 8 season in there.
it doesn't. So you don't. So where is it?
I went to the app and downloaded it. So I think because in an email it said we got your gamer tag, we have your, we have all your information, so
Yeah,
we'll have it available for you.
Hey man, jump on that waypoint and see what's happening. Then maybe I'm wrong.
Jump
I
on
hope I'm
Halo.
wrong.
Halo Waypoint. And I just got the Steam key for the PC version on Waypoint. I didn't get any emails.
I'm on Waypoint. But where would I check that?
You see that
You
little
go to
flag?
Halo Insider.
I don't see any notifications on the yeah.
Oh, it's
So I'm on Halo Insider.
It's up.
I mean,
now.
everything's checked.
What'd you say?
It's on now. I just booted in.
What?
Fam.
But it's I don't think it's matchmaking.
No, it's training.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
okay. I mean, I do need
It's
to train.
It's the
I
boot camp.
mean, I literally opened the app right before getting on here.
Yeah, I tested it like about an hour ago, and it was like, nah, bro.
I did mine like 20 minutes ago.
See, hey, Kristen be over here. I told you this joke is.
Nah, he had the app up the
I'm
whole
not rigging
time.
something.
He's cheating.
He gets the Xboxes, he gets the PlayStations, and he gets into flights.
So let's say this. Whatever software he's using to cheat on Halo somehow works for the rest of life. That's what I'm starting to realize. Like, so it's just like he can just reapply it. So it's like, oh yeah. Now not only am I hitting each person with bullets in Halo, but now I'm hitting on every Xbox that comes free, and I'm also getting on Insider app when I don't have emails. Nobody invited you to the party. You just showed up with keys. Unlocked door.
True.
Like this.
It's cold. And my nigga Tech, free my nigga Tech. He just want to play the game.
That's all.
I'm gonna have a t-shirt by next episode.
Free my nigga Tech.
You gotta put his face on it.
Put his face on it. The face I drew.
Yeah, the face you drew. Yes. That's exactly the face I was thinking of.
You need to say, put my dog in the game.
Yeah.
Put my dog in the game. And then just have Master Chief and then him looking up at Master Chief just crying.
Wow.
Somebody dropped a plate.
I'm saying this.
Yeah, that was me.
Man, Carl over here killing it.
I ain't got nothing. It ain't even inside the program.
I'll go first on the what's good because I have only watched one thing this week.
Do your thing.
And stuff. So all I did is watch Slime. So
Did
apparently,
the new one come out? Because I didn't see it.
season 2 is over. I think
Season 2 is over. Yeah.
Season 2 ended. This last episode was this was the last episode of season 2. So I don't know when the new season's coming out.
I'm happy and upset at the same time.
Yeah, because you get to binge, but you didn't miss all the like you've been missing it for like 3 years.
Yeah, I'm caught up, but like I wanted more.
Wait a minute. So what happened? I mean, don't spoil it. I know you don't care, but somebody might care out there. What
together?
did he? Where is Rimuru in this journey so far from where you're at?
Yes.
So, he is a fully realized demon king.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the Willipsburgis or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Walpurgis.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Purgis.
And has that whole story concluded from where you are? Okay, so you're all the way caught up. So that it was a little anticlimactic for me because like he just did the one move. It's like
wasn't it?
It's just like when Goku does the Kamehameha wave 3 or 4 times and that's the end of the fight. Like he's powering it up and then he just does it and then you're like, okay, and then he's like, oh, I need 2 more and then it's over. Like that's
really underwhelmed.
Yeah, like the animation looked good in terms of like just the movement, right? Of the characters, right? Like it looked good. It was crisp, I mean dynamic, but he as a character has gotten so powerful that like he really doesn't have like it's not like a fight. It's more like, I'm just gonna pull out my haymaker and it haymakes. So
I thought it was completely appropriate though.
No, right. For that specific villain. But I would have liked, there's a lot of shows where the main character is way stronger than the person they're getting ready to handle. And they go through it and they kind of like step it up levels to like let you know, like, this is how far I am ahead of you. Instead, he's just like, I'm going to disassemble you. Like, basically. Like it didn't really.
But he did in a way, though, because it's like, let my assistant handle my lightweight, and she was bodying them.
Yeah. So you knew that was gonna happen, but that's what I'm saying. Like once you saw that, it kind of like took all the air out of it. So I was hoping that something else happened, and then they kind of tricked you. They made you think something else was gonna happen with the awakening, and then you're like, okay, so now we're gonna actually get to see like a boss battle, and you did not get to see a boss battle. You just got to see
it's just not that strong. That's all.
Right. But see, this is the whole issue I knew I was going to have with the show once I got the format. It's one of these shows where the main character is infallible, right? Like their personality is great, their morals are always dead center, and not only that, they're infinite. They're infinitely powerful. So it's like Superman, right? And everybody knows, I
But we're not there yet.
No, he's pretty. I mean, yes, Guy Crimson or whatever his name is could rough him up in an instant. You saw that based on the whole making him name the group thing. But other than Guy Crimson, everybody else is.
But they added intrigue with Black, right?
That's true because he's a primordial, so they're not even on the same level. Primordials can evolve into whatever's too. So yeah, there's intrigue. But what I'm saying is every time he fights an opponent. Right. Every time he comes up like to this is the thing this is my big test. He does. It's not a test. It
never felt like a test though, because that guy, it was just strategy, but it wasn't. I was never confused at all. Can he really handle him power wise? Like I already knew he was gonna destroy him.
Right, but where's the strategy when it's like every plan it was like seeing Sherlock Holmes, but without the like, when you watch a Sherlock Holmes show. You don't get to see how he figured it out to the end, right? This is like getting could hear Sherlock Holmes tell, like in his head, figuring the thing out. Now there's no like, wow, I can't believe you did that, because you follow him every step of the way. So like the strategy, the villain's strategy was more secretive than the way that they dismantled it. So it was like there was no catharsis for me when they won. I was just like, yeah. I mean, other than the animation being good, I was just like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna stop watching. It looks great, and I love to see superpowers at work. But I am less interested in Rimur's character the more the show goes on, because he just keeps getting. When he was weaker than Malim, and he had to figure out how to get these demon lords to not murder him, and he was outsmarting these jokers, it felt more solid. So
well, that's what the politics is going to be now, because he doesn't want to destroy these nations, even though he probably can.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that part is going to evolve into, is to replace that. But then he's just going to continue to body these evil guys.
We know.
Evil guys, he's just going to mollywop.
It's the easier way to do things, to be honest. I mean,
Wow.
Yep.
if a bug's annoying you, you squish the bug. I mean, there's no. Look at him. Look at his face. That's the face he's playing Halo Infinite right now, isn't he? Hold on.
He's a who? He's a who?
Oh, you're in Halo right now, AJ.
No, I'm in it, but I'm down. I'm upstairs. Like my Xbox downstairs has been sitting
AJ,
on the hub.
AJ.
Waiting.
Yeah.
I can show you if you want my camera. No, my house is dirty, but I will show you. I will show you downstairs.
Shit, Carl's in Halo 5 right now.
Listen.
So that's a person.
What are we talking about right now?
I'm not playing Halo, man. You got my full undivided attention.
Fucking hate all of you.
My wife
Don't
is
read the chat.
man. What are you talking about?
Don't read the chat. Sorry. He's an asshole.
What do you say?
Maurice, no, you didn't. You didn't get invited to the fight.
I don't even own it.
Nah, Maurice, you're on a black.
There's no way in hell they invited you to the fight.
No,
If I find out that's true, I'm going to fucking Halo offices and burn that shit down. 345 is dead. Like, just no, and just dead. Done.
Nigga said 345. He can't even get it right.
He said 345.
Invitation, man. That's
He's gonna burn down the next two offices. That's what he meant. He's gonna burn down this one and he's burn down 344. You want to open 345.
I can't. I keep opening this Insider app, hoping it's gonna change. Like,
hey, man.
I've quit and launched it again multiple times.
You definitely got to keep checking tomorrow, though. All seriousness, you need to keep checking it like tomorrow,
because it was that bad the first time. Like nobody getting on. It took us like 3 days to get the thing downloaded. Like it was only, what was it, like 60 gigs? Or not 60 gigs.
I haven't checked the one on my phone, because sometimes the one on your phone be updating faster.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was my issue with reincarnated as a slime. It's just, I'm like, man, he's getting to that point. But once again, for me, visuals trump story when it comes to animation and comics. Because I can just literally just look at the images and be like, I wish I could do that and be fine. But I am a story person, so if you can give me visuals and story over, I mean, it's immediate. Like I read Dragon Ball Super, so that's another thing I'm keeping up with. And I just like where the story is going. Like, and that's surprising to say for a Dragon Ball story, because usually I don't care anything about the stories, but I like this arc with Granola and stuff like that is pretty cool. So just Slime and Dragon Ball Super for me. There's probably other stuff, but I can't think of it right now.
Did you watch What If?
No, I've had the issue with What If is like I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this next episode, the serial killer episode. I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this one. And so I kind of like backed up from it. And then once I backed up, I was like, I just don't want to get back into it yet. I'm eventually going to watch it. Same thing with Visions, even though I tried to avoid anything Star Wars these days besides Mandalorian. But I'm going to watch the Visions, the Star Wars Vision.
That is
Vision. I got to watch that too.
Dive right into that.
Great.
Especially you, AJ. Like, all right, in the fan, like, right. Some of those episodes, like, I'm not one to like fully focus on art by itself. Like I'm story, right? Like I focus on story and the action, but the art stood out to me on a lot of these. Like the art, the animation flow.
If it had been like 5-6 years ago, I would have clicked on it. I mean, I'd have burned a hole through my phone or my controller or whatever I was pressing to open that app up. But now with all the like, I don't know. I shouldn't let this stuff affect me, but it does. Like continuity is important to me. Story is important to me. So when you start doing stuff that like kind of like makes the story less appealing, it kind of ruins the whole franchise for me in a way. Like Mandalorian only works because it's in a space in time in that story where it's like nothing was told. So you can pretty much do anything between Mandalorian and it's after Return of the Jedi. So you have 30 years to do whatever you want. As long as you match those two ends up to episode 7, you can do whatever you want in that space. So that's why it's still interesting to me, because it kind of like, it's like at the point where I'm still enjoying Star Wars, or was still enjoying Star Wars. And even some of the new stuff I enjoyed, just I can't enjoy the whole piece anymore. Like, and that kind of hurts me. So I it's hard to get back into it. But I will watch Star Wars Vision, and I will watch What If. Maybe I'll try to tackle it this weekend when I'm not playing Halo, because free my nigga Tech.
You're done.
Oh shit. What about you, JK?
So for me, I started watching what's that show? Bring It On Ghosts. It's a K-drama.
Sound like
It's it's actually like the story. It's a very touching story. It's not. It has horror moment, not horror moment. But it has like
Can't do it then.
it has like ghost moments, but it's not horror-esque. Like it's not scary like Malignant or anything.
But see, that's coming from people who watch scary stuff. Like that's like somebody saying like me.
It's
I like
not.
spicy.
It's not scary,
I like
man.
spicy food. So if I say something's not spicy, it still might be spicy to somebody with a more.
It's really
palate.
not though. Like if you watch one episode, you're like, oh, okay, whatever.
So would you say that this is the equivalent of ketchup, not hot sauce? Like, because some people are like, oh, this hot sauce ain't hot, but it's still hot sauce. So the people who got that sensitive palate, it's hot. So are you saying this is ketchup? I can just put it on anything and I'm not gonna burn my mouth off.
It's like Old Bay.
Okay, well, Old Bay has a little spice to it, but you can you can palate it.
Yeah, you palate it. Yeah. I've been watching that. Titans.
If Americans think it's hot, you already know it's not hot.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way of saying it. Been watching Titans. What If? This last episode was interesting, so to speak. It wasn't an exciting what if, but it was an interesting story, none the least. It's a what if about Thor and Loki, basically, and that's all I'll say. Been watching Eden Zero. That's been getting interesting. I like the rave master feel of it.
That's all he knows how to do, man. They don't go away.
Right.
I tried to give that a chance. I'm not a fan of this first episode.
Yeah, the first episode you kind of don't know what's going on in a sense, and in the second episode it kind of like clears up slightly. Maybe.
I like it. I think it's great. The first episode was a little slow because you're introducing all those characters or whatever, and there's no it's hard to immediately, like, they did a little bit of action, because I know for Carl that's you got to see the powers.
Absolutely.
But the
Hit me with that immediately.
freaking gravity powers he has are unbeatable.
Yeah.
And that will be portrayed throughout the entire series.
Yeah.
You can just do whatever you want.
Definitely. It's like it's almost like Baby Yoda type.
Yeah.
Did you like Fairy Tale, Carl?
He never watched Fairy Tale, I'm sure.
No.
I thought I did.
You watched Fairy Tale? Is that the one it's the one with the fire dude and and he goes to that
Magic Guild.
You're not.
Ain't no way you watch all Fairy Tale all the way through.
No, because first of all, Fairy Tale's like split apart, right? Like, isn't it still kind of going?
No,
Like, or
One
did
Piece
they-
is still
they
going.
finally-
Fairy Tale's over.
They finally animate the rest of the story though, because remember they kind of stopped for like a decade.
True.
And
Yeah, but that's like
Now-
600 episodes.
yeah, that's how I know he hasn't watched it. I was like, he's
That's
still
how-
be watching it right now.
That's how you tell. That's how you tell
I'm not-
somebody likes anime. Like, man, oh yeah, I love anime. Oh, she's like One Piece. Word. Yeah, man, I watched that entire way through.
Oh, yeah. All right, nigga.
Time
You
out.
watched- Yeah.
Re-say that?
1,000
Yeah, I
Piece?
watched One Piece all the way through. No, you didn't.
One Piece and Detective Conan will never end.
Is
Right.
it like they have over 1,000 episodes already, right? One
Yes.
Piece?
Yes.
Yeah, Conan is in the
But-
1,000.
Conan is 2002, and Conan is literally going to grow up again before he finds the cure
Yes, basically.
to his issues.
He's basically gonna
Jesus.
grow back up, and it's
He's
so
gonna-
funny.
It has been about 5 years. He's gone through all kinds of grades again. Relived all of elementary school. About to go to middle school again.
Hit puberty
Wow.
again. Damn, that sucks. You gotta go through puberty already again.
That's
Shit.
But he gets, at least he knows he sees the punches coming now. Not like, oh, my body said I don't know. He knows exactly what's happening. He can take it. He can take it easy. He's like, this is just what it is. Voice is gonna crack for no reason in the middle of a conversation. But
I guess here's the plus of all that is that you have a mind. You have a grown-up mind in a.
that only works for you if you go back in time. That doesn't work if you're in the same time, because now you're supposed to be a grown-up. So yes, your mind is adult, but your body is a child. So
But
it's
you
like
can utilize what you know.
only if you decide to be a child. But that means you have to give up on being an adult. You have to go to school and act like you're a child and just be smart. That to me, that's like you're always gonna know you're an adult. The only way that works is if somehow your intelligence, not your consciousness, but your intelligence gets transported backwards. Because then if you just wake up one day and you're like, I know things about life that I shouldn't know, that's valuable. Because that basically makes you like that makes you like a savant. You're like walking through life with all of the cheat codes. But he's not walking through life with the cheat codes. He's walking with a disadvantage. He's already old. I mean, he's already been old. And then he shrunk and everybody else keeps growing. So he's as smart as he always was. He's not smarter. He's just smaller.
Right. I'm not saying he's gonna be smarter, but I'm saying like you going from an age of 10 or what is he 8?
Yes.
10?
So he's the smartest 10th grader, but he's not gonna feel accomplished beating all these 10th graders. He's like, I was gonna be a grown man soon.
It's not the accomplishment of beating all these 10th graders. It's accomplishment of not accomplishment, but you know stuff as you're going up that you can utilize that you probably didn't know when you were growing up before.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is like for him that probably doesn't matter.
Why?
Because you're okay, so say you're going through high school again, right? Like right now, you started going through high school again. There's stuff you know now that would make high school incredibly easy. But you're not
100%.
gonna be like, I'm so smart because I'm going through high school. You're gonna be like, this should be easy. I've been through this, and not only have I been through this, but I've been through worse. So now high school does seem trivial because you're an adult now, and you got so many years. So he's not gonna be happy about being smarter than a 5th grader, right? That's the reason why that's a great TV show or a great show. Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader is a great show because it's like you should be, and that's why it's funny to watch because you find out a lot of people aren't. But
100%. Like,
yeah, so
no.
he's like, yeah, I'm smarter than a 5th grader. I should be. So it doesn't matter that he's a very smart 5th grader.
I guess
Navigating life again. It only works if everybody he's known and everybody he's ever been friends with, all that, are also in the same situation, but don't realize that they've been.
And that's what I'm about to say. I guess even though you know stuff from when you were growing up, it's gonna be different times than it is now. So yeah, I see what you're saying. But anyway, also been watching Key Force. That shit's been hilarious.
Oh, you been finishing?
I'm finished. I'm trying to finish it. It's just been funny. What else I've been watching? Watching Reservation Dogs.
I need to catch up.
I think that was a season finale. Maybe I don't know, but it's been I actually like it a lot. It's been um uh very knowledgeable on reservation life. I mean, don't believe everything is true that they portray in the show, but still, I think some stuff that they capture in the show is definitely probably stuff that's going on that's similar in a sense.
Worse.
Or worse, yeah. And been watching American Horror Story. That's been getting interesting. Actually, I gotta watch that episode 29th. What else? I've been playing Road Company a little bit.
How was that?
It's actually been good. They changed a lot. I don't feel as superior anymore as I did before.
Is it
Why is that?
everybody else got better, or like did they nerf some
I
shit?
think they changed up the. I feel like they changed up the effectiveness of the guns. Like the assault rifle is not all powerful now. You got like auto shotguns now. You got bows. You have DMRs, snipers. It's not as easy to snipe anymore. Or maybe I just got bad at sniping at that game. I don't know. Either way. But I still enjoy. It's still been fun playing it. Nonetheless, I wanted to try to get some of the new characters, see how they are. But I'm not paying for it, so I'll just have
How
to
much
earn it.
they charge usually for a character?
I think it's usually like 500 coins.
I was about to say $500.
Oh hell no!
Be out of their damn mind.
I might as well just buy Xbox.
Oh, yeah, either one.
Would be nice.
Oh shit. Damn.
Oh, sorry, Carl.
You're trying to get
Um,
people money. That's the frustrating part.
Yeah, that's
Not begging. Trying to get people money out here.
yeah.
True.
What else? I've been watching, of course, Reincarnated, One Piece, which is actually getting interesting now. Learning about Kaido's quote unquote son. What else? Who I've been watching? Oh, I'm gonna start watching Wonder Years.
Did they
Because
redo it or same?
yeah,
one?
it's a remake, quote unquote. So it's same time frame, but with a black family
Mm-hmm.
in
Oh
Alabama,
wow.
1968.
They have a good cast too.
Yeah, they got Dule Hill as the father.
They
I
should get
think
some people from Lovecraft Country.
yeah.
Do they have anybody?
I think they do. I can't remember her name. I think they do have somebody from Lovecraft Country. I could be wrong though. But they have Don Cheadle who's voicing
Oh, that's tight.
the kid. I think they did have somebody from Lovecraft Country. I could be wrong, but it looks really good. I want to see how that is.
First
Because
episode was good.
yeah, it looks like a show, and they also got Fred Savage
He's
to
an
actually
EP.
come and help with the show. So he was actually not dictating anything, but like he's like giving like the perspective of the show to get the feel of that Wonder Years type esque nostalgia, I guess.
I used to love that show.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he said himself he enjoyed watching it from behind the scenes and seeing how
Of course he was.
Yeah, that's true.
seeing the
He has
different
a vested
perspective on
He won't be like, "Oh, this is trash."
some
But
people do. Some people say, "Oh, this is terrible," but
but
Um,
I'm gonna need y'all to like give me thumbs up or the thumbs down on that because I saw it and I was immediately upset because I was like, it just feels like pandering to me a little bit.
What
I
do you
think
mean?
it's thumbs up. I think I think you'll like the pilot episode.
Because
I
I've been
think you'll
talking
like it.
trash with my brother every time I see the commercial. Because I've been seeing the commercial for weeks, but I just it's like, nah,
I
man.
never
Like,
even seen a commercial for it. I just saw it pop up on Hulu. I was like, oh, Wonder Years. And
Yeah,
I
they
see
had a
but
commercial
look,
come out
you just got
like
regular
months
Hulu
ago.
though, like just like the no commercials version. Or,
Yeah.
yeah, I got it
Oh, that's why.
I got the Hulu live sports thing, right?
Yeah.
So when we watch college football, that commercial runs constantly.
I told you, switch to YouTube TV so you have to deal with it.
Oh, I don't want to switch to YouTube TV because I live in a
That shit
place
is
where it
expensive.
gets disrespected.
Carl, are you trying to give a brother a YouTube TV password?
I mean,
or add me to the family?
I'm done.
I mean, I had you for $2 a month. $2.
I fucking will do it. You will see that in your Cash App every fucking month. I just want to watch the
$2 is a
football.
sweet deal.
But I have
Pay a 6 month
having to
advance.
fucking pay $60. But
What you
I
pay?
just want to watch the football.
12 month advance.
I might have a slot left.
Listen, hook a brother up. That $2 is yours.
Yeah, I'll check it out. It's got the crystal of approval, and it's not a horror film, so I feel like I can trust this.
Let's see here. What else I've been? I wanted. I don't know if you saw this game. It's called Kenna.
Oh,
yeah,
I want to get
that's
that.
why I want a PlayStation. I saw that. I was like, that game looks
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna go ahead and see what these PlayStations are doing.
I think I'm gonna cop that this weekend and play that all next week.
Are you the physical or digital?
I think I'll get the digital. It's like, what is it, $49.99?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll get the
thing
digital.
looks great.
It does, and that's on
it-
PS. That was on PS.
PS4
5?
PS4 and 5.
Yeah,
it's on both. But I mean, what was we were watching a PS5 though,
he
right?
was watching
For
PS5.
sure.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, they're not showing
That
the
thing
PS4.
looked fantastic. I was like, I don't even know what this game's about. Just watching like all of it. I was like, I watched this as like a 3D movie, like
Yeah.
Pixar.
They gave it an
or
8.
DreamWorks movies.
They gave IGN gave it an 8. They said it's great gameplay. The boss battles are really good. Really fun. The fighting itself was very smooth and challenging, even though it looks simple. So I'm definitely check it
Who
out.
makes it? It looks like a Unity game too. Is it a Unity game, Chris?
Probably not.
I don't think so. I don't think this one is.
I would say it looks kind of like what's that one that you're playing, Chris? The Ori.
Ori. Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know I don't even know the developer behind
Ember Labs is their first game. That's right.
Lightning doesn't strike twice, AJ. Come on.
Ember Lab is the name of
the
developers and publishers. It's their first game. I remember they're talking about that. It's their first game that they published.
First game.
It looks great.
Swinging.
That villain looks very imposing.
Yeah.
Dangerous looking. And then there's like a scene where he like yokes her up and slams her.
Yeah.
Been on this, man.
Yeah.
I was sorry. I almost started Googling PlayStation 5s, but I knew I wouldn't find one. So it was like, I didn't want to waste my energy. But
I think they're an indie game developer. Yeah.
Might be able to get one at the Best Buy, dog.
Yeah.
I might walk up in a Best Buy.
They're like, sorry, sir. Walk your ass back out.
Oh yeah, it is coming to PC. I saw that, and I was thinking about doing this.
Oh, it's on Epic.
But
okay.
But my I'd have
need
to
the graphics
my
card,
graphics
right?
card anyway, which is just as hard to get as a PlayStation.
You just SOL to
I mean,
the
I can play it on this one, I'm sure, but I just wouldn't. What's the point? It would look like trash.
Yeah.
And frame rate probably like 15 FPS.
Damn.
That's like the Flintstones. Flintstones frame rate.
Wow.
You'll be able to draw it faster.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no bug.
What else? I've been watching CW shows. Been watching The Outpost on CW. started watching another show. I can't remember what it's called.
where do you even watch CW? Is that like
Sometimes on the app, sometimes
They do
on
HBO.
third parties.
No, they do HBO Max sometimes.
Oh, they do?
Sometimes.
Ooh.
Sometimes.
They do. So
Kung
they
Fu's
are
on
starting
HBO Max,
to.
right? Because Carl was watching.
Yeah.
Carl, and I know Carl didn't use the CW app because he would rather.
So
Absolutely.
what they started doing was, once the season ended on CW, they would post it to HBO Max.
Right. Like
Because
they used to do with Netflix before they put out the Netflix.
Yeah, because after Superman and Lois ended, it immediately popped up on HBO Max like a week later.
Right. That's what. They got the same deal they have with Netflix then.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Oh,
Warner
and Doom
Brothers.
Patrol came out. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Carl.
I was just saying it's Warner Brothers, so they don't have to have a deal.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
And Doom Patrol is in season 2 or 3 because I started
3.
watching 2.
It's season 3.
Season 2 grossed me out so much I just dipped.
Season 2 was kind of gross. It was kind of gross.
Gross visually. Just so
This
much.
this one, they have Madame Rouge and the League of Evil.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all know from Teen Titans, Madame Rouge was the shapeshifter. I'm talking about not the Teen Titans Go, that bullshit. No, you're talking about the real Teen Titans.
Yeah,
where they face Slade and all them, Red X.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with Teen Titans Go. I'm just saying.
See,
no, there's plenty wrong with
it's
Teen
people
Titans
like
Go. It's plenty wrong.
like you.
There's everything wrong with Teen Titans Go. Please take
Y'all
that sentence
bugging.
back, Suave. I like
This
you.
podcast
like
has
you,
less than
Suave.
4 hours before. I can beat that record. Telling you everything wrong with Teen Titans Go. I'm not
Ain't
gonna do it
nothing wrong with
tonight.
it. It's a fun
But
show.
we're gonna I'm gonna do a separate video and we'll put it on the channel where I just tell you all the things wrong with Teen
Just
Titans
start
Go.
listing from top to bottom.
I think I could break streaming records with that. I think I could.
Keep going.
The hater. The hater club.
I'm not a killer, but don't push me. I might go ahead.
Oh boy, he start calling rap
Oh
lyrics.
my God.
Oh
Right.
Oh no, AJ said I'll blow this whole thing.
You know what?
Up.
I'm gonna put that in my back pocket. We'll talk about it another time. Is that it for you, JK?
Deathloop. I'm gonna get that too eventually.
Yeah.
I may just wait till it come back on Xbox. I don't know. Because it's
wait a year.
Yeah, that's true. No. So I didn't know it had multiplayer. So I didn't know that, but I'm gonna check that out. But anyway, I think I took enough time with all the different side chats.
What about you, Chris?
So over the weekend, I went ahead and beat Ori and the Will of the Wisp finally. I think I clocked in around like 17 to 18 hours
that's not bad.
to beat that. Yeah, so and that's like one of those, it's a Metroidvania, so there's a lot of backtracking. There's a lot of areas that you just need certain abilities to access. So there's a lot of like traversing and going back and forth and all that. So if you don't like that shit, you definitely won't like Ori. But it's a beautiful game. The boss battles are amazing. The chase sequences are very creative. And the level design is extremely creative too. So I highly recommend it. It's like I said, you can probably finish it between like 15 to 20 hours, depending on if you want to do like side missions. I probably did like maybe like a handful of side missions, but it's not necessary at all. So finally beat that. Actually I've been watching a lot of things on Netflix recently. So the second season of Love on the Spectrum is back. So I've been watching that with Nicole. Anybody watch that? Love on the Spectrum?
No, I haven't. That hasn't even popped up in my recommendations. Is it good?
It's real good. It's about folks that are on the spectrum, and they're like navigating like the dating scene and like dating other folks that are on the spectrum. It's extremely like wholesome. Like it seems like damn, why would you put these people on blast like that? But like they do it in a very respectable manner. It's real. It's real. It's humbling. It's just you see them navigating the same stuff that we have to deal with, like dealing with like being shy on first dates and trying to figure out what to talk about, and it's shit is daunting. But they just approach it just like they're open minded. They never get too down. Like even if a date doesn't go well, they don't get down on it. They just like keep trying. It's extremely wholesome, so I highly recommend it. They have a first season. I think let's see how many episodes. Probably like 6 to 7 episodes a season. I don't know how much the second season is, but it's a short watch. Each episode is about 40 minutes. So it's really cool. It's definitely good to watch it with your significant other. And yeah, it's on Netflix. So they finally came out with the 4th season of Dear White People. First episode kind of threw me off. They had some musical shit in there. I fucking hate musicals. So
I was just about to ask about that because this whole season's supposed to be musicals, ain't it?
Well,
shit.
Crest will see you in season 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll probably just throw in the towel after that. Yeah, so yeah, just watch the first episode of that. So I'll probably finish that part this weekend. So during lunch, me and Nicole have been watching this series on I think Vice actually puts it together. It's called the Dark Side of the Ring. So it's basically about all these crazy wrestling stories and back in like the early days of wrestling. So they had one episode about I don't know if y'all remember like Owen Hart, how he
how he jumped off. Oh wait, no, wrong one.
He fell from the top of the ramp.
Yep. And it's crazy because I thought like when it first happened, I always had in my mind of like what I thought happened, and then like actually seeing like how far that motherfucker fell. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It was. Shit. Yeah. People were like, yo, is this real? Like when it happened, people were like, yo, is this real? They're like, yeah, man, he's not moving. Like,
and the crazy thing is, they like continued the show. Like they had another wrestling match afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker just like died. And then Vince McMahon was like, all right, the show continues.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yo, Vince McMahon is like, this man
he's a savage.
Yeah, that man is like, you talk about like, when you have like the perfect antagonist of like the American businessman that just is all about the bottom line and is all about profits. Like Vince McMahon is that. Like he is that perfect American symbol of like greed.
Yeah, that's him and his whole family. That's what the
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
even from his daughter. Like,
I mean, he's basically like Trump. He's basically like Trump.
Trump supporter.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, shit. Trump was in WWF.
He got Stone Cold Stunner.
That's crazy.
That shit was so funny. Lost his toupee and everything.
So yeah, so we're there's like 3 seasons, so we're making our way through one episode at a time.
Can I just say one thing? So you're telling me there's video of our 45th president getting Stone Cold Stunner?
Oh, you want me to find?
Yeah.
You want me to find it real quick?
We're just okay with it as a society, as people.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
I remember.
He's the first president to ever get Stone Cold Stunner.
I remember. Matter of fact, it was the same episode where Stephanie McMahon got stunnered too.
Oh yeah.
It was the same episode because Stone Cold wasn't having it. He's like, "You shut up," and then Trump tried to come say something.
Our president got Stone Cold Stunnered. I don't think.
Oh, it was glorious. And matter of fact,
this is breaking my brain.
When he got elected, somebody was like, "Man, somebody call Stone Cold, put some right sense in his mind."
My bad, Chris. I didn't mean to derail you, but I
I'll
just
find
Oh,
the video
nah.
real quick.
Yeah, it's out there. They showed it a few times recently. I mean, the whole leading up to election and all that stuff. Like they just, they showed everything. Um and then the last thing I watched this week is the Wonder Years Black version. And it's the first episode is really good. I thumbs up on it. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the second episode. So, yeah, just check it out. It's on. If you have Hulu, it's on Hulu. I think I think it might be day and date with the actual release date of on when it comes on. Was it on ABC or CBS? I
yeah,
forget.
they do that now. They did that with I watch Keenan. He had a
Oh,
sitcom.
Oh yeah.
So they do that. So it's like the day it comes out, you get to watch it. I think if you have the no commercials, you still get it with no commercials.
yeah. Um. So. Yeah. Just been watching that. Yesterday we played a bunch of fighting games. Samurai Showdown, King of Fighters 13, and Guilty Gear. So that was with the DCGG crew. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The fiance is going out of town this weekend, so I'm going to be playing a lot of video games. So yeah.
Hey. Nope. Tag, what about you? What's good with you this week?
OSCP shit is normal. A lot of it. House hunting, which is weird to say. More like rental property hunting. Well, not so much. So the whole had the contract signed. So really, it's just it was a disappointment. But outside of that, Star Wars Visions has been fucking fire. I'm loving every minute of it. Well, every 15 minutes in total. Well, not really. I had a little bit more length to than that to it, but yeah, loving it. I mean, it's been a pretty chill week, and that's all I've been doing.
Oh, sweet.
And a little bit of Apex that I've been really addicted to this season.
Yeah, I seen you on there.
Yeah,
Nigga,
this
just
nigga-
during the
Yeah.
workday, nigga just be on
Uh,
Apex.
Dog, seriously.
I be on Apex during the workday constantly. I'm not gonna lie to you, and no one tell anybody, anything. It's just,
Hey,
it's
they
not
don't even
Hey,
know.
at least you get
I
on
was
the
on-
Apex Insider program.
We just told everybody who's watching this chat. So
right now. Like I be like I was on. I don't know why I had my camera on. And my ass had my gaming headset on, and everything. And
Damn.
I remember you were in a
and you ain't
meeting.
never seen. I chucked that shit. I was just like, oh shit. That's what I chucked.
Yo, that is
I chucked
hilarious.
that shit. And luckily, like my boss was super chill. He's just like, he was just like, I know you can shit down, so it's fine. Like, don't do that with a client on. I'm just like, you're right.
Bruh.
But at
They
the
don't know my
same time,
process.
I ain't never checked that shit. I ain't never checked it so fast. I had no idea. I just came out of a match.
He's
And,
like, oh shit.
Should have
shit
told him it was
was
for like a
terrifying.
high-tech baby monitor.
Right? That's what I
Shit.
should have said. Nah.
He's like, where am I?
So my boss, like, here I am getting Apex in the middle of the day, but for him it's Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, he's not much of like an FPS gamer, but you'll catch his ass online like doing that and stuff like that. Often. Most of my team, like two of the other guys on my team, will play Apex during like the day together. We'll hop onto a match. This just goes to say the U.S. government dollars getting spent well. On fantastic contractors, cream of the crop.
Appreciate your
truly.
service.
Of course, yeah. Spending taxpayer dollars, playing Apex Legends.
Taxpayer dollars? Yeah, you right.
Taxpayer dollars. Fuck you.
Yeah, taxpayers, right?
Taxpayers, exactly right.
Taxpayers, yes. And that's it. I mean, I haven't had a chance to even go to the comic book store this week. It's been a very busy week with the rental property and shit. So, but I definitely did binge Star Wars Visions. The art was fantastic. Storyline was fantastic. I am now going to start a petition to make every single one of those shorts a series. And if Disney doesn't do it, then you know what? There's only one other option. So yeah,
Be ended.
no violence.
343
violence.
344.
Yeah.
So you're
Exactly.
gonna go out to 343, then go out to one of the biggest
No,
biggest companies
then
in
Mickey Mouse is gonna get it.
you gotta
Mickey
go for
Mouse gonna come for your
343.
ass and your family. Then next thing you know, it's over.
343. Then let them rebuild through to 344. Then you burn around again, and then you have to go to Disney. So Disney has some time.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. What's
But no,
good with you this week, Carl?
Well, I finished Slime. I enjoyed the heck out of that.
Nice.
And then I tried to get into Eden Zero. I heard people talking about that. I watched the first episode or two, I think. I had to set it down.
Hey man,
it's
wow.
It's not for everybody.
It's not quite that. You know, I think the same thing happened with Demon Slayer. So I probably just had to put a few more episodes in to really.
Demon Slayer was very slow at the beginning.
It was. Just give it some time.
So I watched a few episodes of the Shaman King.
Yes, sir.
I'm not blown away yet, but it had more at the beginning, and so I'm probably gonna keep up with that. But I don't know, like there's a whole bunch of stuff on Disney Plus, and I'm like, I feel like I don't want to support you. I don't know what it is. Like something about it is just like you don't deserve my love and appreciation right now, and I'm not giving it.
They'll get it on November 12th when Shang-Chi drops. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm all about that one.
No, they would have got it sooner if they didn't get bullied by what's her face over here asking for more money. Scarlett Johansson messing it up for everybody. Just everybody. Just because you didn't future-proof your contract don't mean shit to me. I should have got Shang-Chi the same day it came to theaters. That's some bullshit.
She should have saw that pandemic coming, right? Yeah.
Exactly. She should have saw the pandemic. It was bound to happen regardless. It was bound to happen. It's her fault.
It's her fault.
It's her
I'm
fault.
done.
It's truly her fault.
I mean,
it's her
I don't
fault.
blame her, but like, I mean, you got plenty fucking money, dog.
You got plenty fucking money. Like,
That's why Disney got plenty billions, though.
I mean, agreed. I'm not. Hey,
Hamilton saw the pandemic coming, and they filmed that shit right during it. They had that shit in the money spot.
All they had to do is just give her the money. They didn't have to jack up the windowing situation. Just give her some more money.
Give her the money and then just back out of there. Find out what her number was. Be like, here it is. Take your number. First of all, you're Black Widow, so let's not get it twisted. You weren't gonna be breaking any records here in the box.
Facts.
You're Black Widow.
You never were.
We love you, but
Black was good though.
No, it was. I enjoyed that.
It was a good movie.
I bought it.
Is it on Disney Plus regular right now?
No, not yet.
No,
I think it's in October and November, one or two.
And that's why I feel like they don't deserve me. When the movie starts showing up, I'll be back there.
It's usually 6 months after, I think.
Yeah, but they shortened it a lot because of the pandemic. Like Fast 9 was already like. Fast 9 should still be in theaters, basically, right? It didn't come out two months ago. And
normally it would have been still on there.
You can buy it right now if you want to on any of them streaming things.
That's usually one of the highest grossing movies of the year is a Fast and Furious movie, worldwide anyway. But yeah, so I'm not watching a ton right now. We haven't started packing up in earnest, so that'll probably start happening this week. So I'll probably even watch even less. But it's just looking forward to stuff. So I'm looking forward to Matrix. I'm looking forward to Dune. I'm hearing that Dune is trash.
Great.
But like people are saying it's trash, but
really?
I don't believe them. It's probably
is it
just
Dune fans?
Critics.
If it's Dune fans, they might because it's a book,
is it critics?
Right? It's one of the greatest science fiction novels. Well, at least it's been rated as one of the greatest science fiction novels.
It is.
Of time. Right. I've never read it. I have it on Audible, but I'm just afraid to start it because whenever it has that lofty thing, I'm like, I don't want to. I feel like it's gonna disappoint me, and they'll be mad that I even invested
Wasting my
in it.
time. Yeah.
Right.
Look,
But
I
it's
recently
that
watched the old
big.
movie. And I'm like,
How well
dude,
did
this
that
thing
age?
is fresh. I liked it. I
Really?
liked it. Like, I mean,
Not surprised.
it's not
It's a
gonna
good
be
discount.
like, oh yeah, that CGI is on point. First of all, there's no computer, so it's not even CGI. I don't know what they were doing, but you're not gonna get blown away by that. But there was still enough there for me to be like, I enjoyed the heck out of this. I wasn't even trying hard. Most movies like that. It's like Star Wars and that movie and maybe one or two others. The only one I could really say I watch and enjoy out of the old movies. But I enjoyed that, so I'm looking forward to the new one. So that's it. I'm just hoping that I'll be in my new spot by the time it shows up.
Your
'Cause
theater system.
I want exactly. I want to have that to experience it. I don't want the 1080p life when I experience that. But that's
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
For me,
I'm about to say, Swallow, what about you, bro?
I know, right?
I mean, we really don't care, but it's all good.
Oh wow, fuck that nigga. Started watching this joint called Hacks on HBO Max. It's pretty good.
What's that about?
It's about a young comedy writer and an older comedian who have to team up. Shenanigans ensue. It's pretty interesting.
It's almost like ride along with comedians. Not really, but kind of, sort of. I know. I saw the preview for it. Not preview, but trailer for it.
I'm liking it. And
Who's
so
in it
like
again?
it's called Hacks, and so
I said, who's in it?
who's in? Oh shit, I don't know neither one of their names. One of them is an old white lady, blonde, been in the business a long time. She kind of looked like she could be Samantha's mom from Sex and the City, if that means anything to anybody here.
Nope, don't watch it. Sorry,
Okay.
not joking. I'm just kidding.
I don't even remember what Samantha.
But I don't watch it though.
Samantha,
her.
who's Samantha Cantrell.
Blonde one.
Cantrell.
Jean Smart.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Jean Smart.
Deborah Vance.
I don't
She's-
know her.
Oh, that's
Jean
the lady's
Smart.
actual name. Yeah,
Jean
yeah.
Smart,
Yeah, Jean Smart's the actual name.
She's good.
Is that the redhead chick?
No, that's
No.
the
No, that's
older white
older
lady.
blonde. Yeah.
I
Older
don't know what
blonde.
she looks familiar, but at that
Jean Smart. That doesn't sound familiar.
She
at
was
all.
in what's that movie? Oh, she was in Frasier? She was in Watchmen.
She was.
the TV show or the
She
movie?
played
Jesus.
she played the older she played the older she played what's the name's mama? What's the one who dates Dr. Manhattan?
Oh, damn.
The
What is
superhero
her-
who dates Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
in pretty much everything though. If
Yeah.
you look at her IMDb.
I don't remember her in Sex and the City at all.
No,
No,
she was
she
just
She was
using
saying she could be.
she was using her Samantha as an example. Like if you age Samantha up, that's
Yeah,
what this
yeah,
woman
yeah.
looks like.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you confused the mess out of me with that. I'm like, what?
So I was like, cause she looked so familiar. I went to IMDb. I was like, I haven't seen any of this except for Watchmen.
Thing. You know, you've seen a ton of this stuff.
Yeah, she played as
Maybe.
Lori Blake.
Kim Possible.
Yeah, well, but that's VA. I
Tony-
mean, I didn't see her face.
She's in Hey Arnold. Good gracious.
She
Yeah.
was
Oh
in
yeah.
Hey Arnold.
She keep a check. She
Yeah,
stay
he
employed.
shot.
Keep them stacks on deck. Voice
How
acting is
well-
very lucrative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's think about getting into that.
No, it's
Apparently
pretty
have
good.
a
So
nice voice.
she has a stand up residency in Vegas. The younger woman is like a writer. She does like TV. She does movies, and but she like loses her deal after she like tweets some problematic shit. I forgot what it was already. But they tell you like in the toward the end of the first episode, they kind of tell you what it was. And so her manager is like, I mean, you got to go do this. This is a job. You just bought a house. You need money. And she's like, this is not really I don't really do this. You know, whatever. Is there nothing else? And he's like, nobody wants you. Go do this. And she's very upset about it. So she has to move from like LA to Vegas, and go start working with this lady. And the lady is a total asshole to her for like several episodes. But you know, some good jokes happen.
Jaded old comedians. That's like they paint that picture that they all end up like that.
Yeah. But you know, you learn, you know, a little bit more about them every episode, and they, you know, bond and stuff. It's a pretty good time. I also started watching this other show on HBO Max, The White Lotus. It's about this
I heard it
resort. It's a group of people that go to a resort. Something bad happens. It's mysterious. We don't know yet. Natasha Powell from Insecure is in it. And that I mean, that's all I know.
What's she with these resorts?
She was Kelly Growth. She was that one.
He's trying to craft a life.
He's trying to.
What's she with these resorts that are like problematic?
I mean, I don't know.
Something you want to tell us? Any trauma that you may have went through?
Me?
You just
nigga, I never been to a resort.
Post traumatic stress.
You don't want to do that on air, even if it is.
You said
yeah, let me just tell Twitch and YouTube later on this week what I went through.
Facts.
We want content, man. Calm down.
You want content. Wow.
That's true.
Wow.
We do need
Who
content.
cares about your mental health? Give us that content.
You don't need that. Okay, what we need is content. That's it. That's what we're worried about.
Hey, content is the best antidote for your mental. I don't think that's true.
This motherfucker.
I couldn't even say that without feeling like I'm being completely irresponsible.
Absolutely.
So I'm way behind on Insecure, many seasons behind. What's the latest happening with Issa?
I have no idea. I mean, I know there's another season coming, right?
Does she have a stable job? The last.
Does she have a
I'm concerned. Like she just not, she's not achieving. You know.
I don't know if she does.
She hit it. Well, that's right. You don't care about spoilers.
I don't care. Yes, tell me all the stuff.
She won the lottery.
Well, she did the festival. That was successful, but I don't know if she made a lot of money on that. And then that's all I remember, honestly.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember too.
Okay, so she went the entrepreneurial route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We got y'all. Y'all got us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I also need to catch up. There's another season coming out. I need to make sure I'm. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Caught up. What else I've been watching? So I've been watching Tokyo Revengers. The last episode is coming out this week. Definitely hoping they get a second season. I mean, it's been good. It's been good. It's not, you know what I'm saying, action packed. You know, niggas got powers. But I've liked it overall. I've been watching Billions, watching their they got a season airing right now, so I've been watching that weekly. And that joint is.
What platform is that on?
Billions is Showtime, and I watch it through Hulu. Like I got the Showtime add-on with Hulu, so.
Oh. Dang.
You could probably
extra money, man.
I mean,
the disappointment.
When I had more time than money, I would spend a good amount of time finding places to watch it that didn't require such things.
Third parties.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Third,
can't do
fourth,
that.
however many parties I had to find.
I can't. I can't raw dog my
Suave
computer
found
like
a
that.
site that
Just
like
say-
that.
got the-
Suave knows a site that knows a site that knows a site.
Yeah. That knows the site's cousin. Yeah,
Yeah. That's your
Third time removed.
My computer's got to
absolutely.
stay strapped, man.
He's
That's
fucking
the raw dog stuff.
Hey man, you gotta buy a cheap computer and then let the cheap computer do all that stuff.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
those pixels are gonna be trash.
Yeah, they will. I can't even lie to you
Hey
right there. They
man, and you
absolutely will.
buy a nice monitor and you put the hook up HDMI, man. You gotta be a problem solver, Carl.
I
It's
mean,
gotta be a- yeah.
I feel like I should buy the streaming service at that point. It's a little cheaper.
Hey,
Not over the long run. I mean,
you said not on. Yeah.
a
Sure.
monitor and a laptop will pay for themselves. Sure.
Did anybody watch
Absolutely.
Wu-Tang Clan season 2?
Honestly,
no.
I keep forgetting that shit is out.
Same.
I fuck with that joint. I need to actually. Damn, I can't watch it without her.
You're about to watch it this weekend. Wow.
I was, dog. I was. You
Hey,
know what?
man.
I actually might catch up on some anime this weekend. So
Hey,
shoot me
Watch
some
something that she would
recs.
never watch.
Slime.
need to
Oh,
go ahead and finish
Slime
Fire
is-
Force.
Castlevania.
Yeah, I
Slime
didn't
is
even finish
hard.
Fire Force. That pervy ass shit.
Oh my
But we done.
god. That's a good point, Maurice. Maurice said sign up for the trial and quit. Go on,
Yeah,
binge
Carl,
it.
if you've
That's
never
true.
done it before.
I almost did that with Paramount Plus. My wife wanted to watch the visuals for the Casey Musgraves album, but we did not watch it before the trial was up, so I ended up paying the little 1060 or whatever.
They got you.
They really did. It was decent though. I saw you listening to the album like a week or two ago. Was it good? Talking to
Who,
you in the
me?
blue headphones, nigga. Hey.
I got blue headphones.
Wow. I mean, your
Who's
Spotify could have been hacked. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes. Who is it again?
Casey Musgraves.
Sir. He says sir.
No, sir is an artist. I
Right.
hope that's what he means. Not sir as in how dare you watch Casey Musgraves.
I don't
how do you
recall. Let
forget?
me pull it up.
She got the what is it? Star-Crossed and oh shit. I done forgot already. Some more shit.
Yeah,
But it
I'll
was
pull
decent.
up.
I liked it overall. I started watching a show on Netflix called Flaked. Stars Will Arnett. And it's weird because like I hate everybody in the show. Like all three of the main characters are like awful. These niggas are like, especially Will Arnett's character is so like manipulative, like on some like laws of power shit. Like get that shit out of here. But I'm invested now, and I'm like, okay, well, what's gonna happen next? Like, what is this nigga gonna get caught? Like, I now I need to know. So I've been watching that like before bed. I finished Q-Force. That shit was fucking hilarious. I might watch it again. It was funny as fuck.
It was. It was surprising. Like when Crescent first said, I was like, Q-Force, what the hell is this? I saw one episode. I was like, yo, this is funny. Like the first 5 minutes had me busting out laughing. I was like, damn, they fucked the dude over this. Oh man, that joke was
Yeah,
hilarious.
Netflix has been doing good in the animated
In the
space.
department.
Yeah.
And they've been showing a lot of they've been doing a lot of different like K-dramas and Asian
I
shows.
saw that they opened a studio out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where in Korea?
Yeah, in Korea.
They're foreign stuff
crazy.
in general. Like, cause that's Lupin. Remember Lupin dropped.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
In
and this other
general-
joint. How to Sell Drugs Online Fast. That joint is like
Yeah.
in
Oh, that
German.
shit's fire.
And that shit is
Uh,
oh my god.
Swedish.
I gotta
no?
catch up. Is it
They
Swedish?
also
I
got
thought it was German.
The
I
guy
have no
was
idea.
Swedish. Was from Sweden, I think.
Oh, okay.
Sweden.
They also
might be
got
Swedish.
what's that show? Superhero something about like it's like it's almost like that movie Power, but it's called like superhero something.
How I became a superhero or something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that joint.
And they got Money Heist. They got a lot of shit. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like their foreign stuff is to the point where like even though it's dubbed and I can tell it's dubbed and it's you can't really dub anything well,
yeah.
right? Like I'm still like I'm gonna watch this anyway. Like it's interesting enough. The voices aren't bad because like that's also a thing with dubbing.
I watched the Thor. I watched the Thor stuff. I enjoyed that.
that
The live action Thor.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
What's the other? Scissor 7 is fucking hilarious.
I don't think I'm watching.
It's an anime. It's basically about
How you spell it?
Scissor 7, like scissors.
Oh, it's like the tools.
And
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like it's
Interesting.
about assassin, and it's animated. It's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. It's TVMA, so there's a lot of blood and stuff. So it's pretty
I'll think
entertaining.
about it. See what it's about. I started Eden Zero. I think I'm on the 3rd or 4th episode. I definitely see what y'all was talking about Fairy Tail. And I mean I haven't seen anything else this creator has made, but like I wholeheartedly believe it. I was like, wow, this nigga just really, he was like, oh, copy paste, there we go. This is a new thing. You're welcome.
Rave Master, Fairy Tail, Eden Zero. And
Yep.
you can Fairy Tail, you'll see Rave Master stuff, and now you're seeing both Rave Master and Fairy Tail stuff in Eden Zero. It's the same universe.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's all right. I've seen him, use the gravity powers a couple times. I done seen the Rebecca pull out the happy pistols. Didn't see that coming. That was something.
Silly. But
I was like, what? It's a thing that happened. I'm gonna let it go. And then I started playing this game called A Short Hike that was recommended to me by somebody at work. So a couple of us are playing. We're gonna talk about it next week, and it's interesting. It's definitely.
That's not that one in the woods where you're like, that's not the fire. It's a different from the firefighter one, or.
Oh no, yeah, Firewatch was
like
too buggy.
Like
I couldn't
somebody
play.
threw your laptop out a window or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Nah, I couldn't finish the fucking game. I couldn't use my controller, and I'm like, there's no way I'm about to try and like keyboard and mouse this thing. That's the last thing I want to do in my life ever.
Get them fingers going.
That's a dead
I also
mission.
been watching that new He-Man animated show.
I haven't seen that. What service is that on?
It's on Netflix, called He-Man.
Oh, okay.
It's He-Man Masters of the Universe, but it's like a different take on it, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good so far. I like it.
I got you. A Short Hike is I don't know. It's like a little action adventure. It's short. It's one of those real like wholesome.
The walking simulator.
No, hell no. I'm walking
Nah, man, that's not
just go outside at that point.
That's not it. No, let's not pretend that that's far fetched. Like, yeah, sure.
It's not
15 years ago, but
no, that's like a genre. Like they call
no,
it.
it is. There's fucking PC build simulator. I was like, okay.
Oh no. So it's not actually like a. It's not actually like a simulator. It's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek term where it's like you're just walking and you're just like you don't.
Okay.
There's no
It's
gameplay.
like the game is there's no the game has no plot or has no device to kind of like direct you, so you just can end up walking around.
Yeah, well,
mechanics are trash.
Yeah, like you're discovering stuff. Like you're walking here, you read this, you walk there. It's just like all it is just walking. Like there's no like gameplay per se.
And I wouldn't put it past people to make an actual walking simulator.
I absolutely wouldn't.
I wouldn't be like, hey, do you want to walk like the city? There are videos on YouTube where people just drive around cities in 4K.
It's true.
So it's like
people were doing that in Cyberpunk.
Everything
and
is,
those channels make good money too.
Absolutely. So everything's on the table, man. If y'all want to make a walking simulator, just slide us 20% since we came up with the idea here.
You're welcome. But yeah, it's
I
haven't played much of it yet.
30%.
I'm not gonna try to rob them, man. 20%. It's easier to get the
It's not
deal,
rob.
man.
That's reasonable.
We didn't even do 20%.
Now we said 50. That's different.
Yes, man. It's a cool little game. I haven't played much of it, but
they get into the Apple App Store, taking 30% for no reason.
Absolutely. I'm gonna get sued just the same. But yeah. I'm not far into it. It's only supposed to take a couple hours or maybe 30 minutes in walking around, swimming and shit.
What are you playing that on?
On PC. I thought I was gonna be a person. I'm like a little penguin. I was, cause like we were driving a car. It starts with you in a car and y'all having a conversation, and then you wake up the next day and your car mate is outside sitting by the fire, and then you come out and you're like a little fucking. I'm like, what? Like, can a penguin even drive a car? I don't know.
They don't have fingers. No, they can't. Not our cars anyway. Maybe they can drive penguin cars. I don't know what they do on this trip.
Maybe. Oh man, but yeah, I'm gonna see what it's about, and I'll let y'all know. It should be short. It's a little wholesome game. So let's talk about a little bit of this news. Oh, Maurice asked if anybody's playing Deathloop earlier. I don't think anybody is yet, but I know some.
Thinking about getting it this weekend.
Definitely on my list.
Yeah. Fuck it. I think I may just get it on Sunday and play that bitch.
I mean,
because I'm off all week. Oh, fuck, I'm
nervous.
Yeah.
Which is why you should.
Tomorrow's your last day, right?
Halo's still out on Sunday. Get your life together.
I'm not gonna talk about it. Never mind.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's your last day, right? Before your freedom?
No.
Oh.
They took a day back from you?
No, I gotta help somebody out at work.
Yeah, they took a day back from you. It's all right.
Yeah.
Can you do that from home at least?
No.
Oh wow.
So so Monday you gotta go in, but are you good the rest of the week?
No.
What? No. What, bruh?
What happened?
They fucked your whole shit up.
Then you're not off all week, JK.
It's not all week. It's
You're not
all
off part of the week either. Like, what is
Monday and Tuesday. And then
so you're just 3 days off.
You're just lying to yourself at this point. Oh, I'm off all week. No, you're not, dude. Come on. You barely got half.
Oh no, time out. Best believe the next week I'm taking them 2 days back.
Oh, okay. So you're off a week.
You're making it contiguous, right? Monday and Tuesday. Okay.
So you're off a week, not all week.
Yes.
That's different. But I was gonna say, nigga, you really just got a 5-day weekend, is what you're telling me.
First off, best believe that asked, hey, can you come in Wednesday? I would say, fuck no. That's when my appointment is for my haircut, my beard trim, my manicure, my big daddy aromatherapy. Boy, I got that thing. I got it locked. I got all Wednesday, that and Topgolf.
So that's the type of organization they are. Like, they're hassling you on your PTO days.
He works for the government, Carl. You've never worked for the government.
It's more of.
That's crazy.
I'm the only one on the team that knows how to do it. The person who is in charge of it is going somewhere.
Once again, Carl has never worked for the government. JK, he will never understand this because he never worked. He hasn't worked for them, so he doesn't understand. Like,
every company has that. Oh, this is the guy. He's the only guy that knows it.
Not the government, though. It's different. Like,
no, it ain't. It's not different. They're good for nothing. They need to get their life together.
It's different. That's why they can't. That's why they don't keep.
There's others.
That's why
Look, I already have people like trying to monitor what the fuck I'm doing, so I'm trying to I'm trying to get the motherfuckers no excuse to say I
JK,
ain't doing work.
get out of there. We've all said it before. Get out of there. What are you staying there for? There's no advantage. Like, okay, if they pay off your student loans, you can make more money in how much they're contributing per year. Just get out of there. It don't make any sense.
You don't need that kind of stress.
You don't.
You're right.
You got a master's degree. You got experience.
You're right, and that's why I'm looking
marketable
at other
person out here.
places. I'm looking at other places right now.
Don't look. Get out. Don't
You
look.
said this man Carl is concerned.
Anyone offers you, don't even look at it. Just sign the dotted line. Don't even like if they hand you papers, be like, I don't need papers. Just sign everything and get out of there.
I want to set myself up for success when I get out. So that's why I'm looking at the right opportunities to where I can utilize what I'm doing now to go to the next.
You're doing the right thing.
So I just want to do that so I can.
I've told you before, just hit the I'm looking for jobs button on LinkedIn and recruiters will come to you.
I got like 6 of them.
Exactly. Ignore the ones that are difficult. So like that means the ones who are just trying to do all these extra interviews and shit. I ain't got time for this. This isn't Silicon Valley. You're gonna hire me regardless. Like I don't have time for this. You know you don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Just offer me the money.
Maurice said you sound like you're in jail.
Facts, you do.
Trying to prepare yourself for
going back into the civilization.
Yeah, so when you finally get out,
when I get out, I'm gonna find me a job.
Possible.
Look. Let me just.
You've been going to college while you've been in there.
Let me say
exactly. You done got trade skills.
Let me clarify. Everything that I've learned for the past 4 to 5 years is stuff I probably wouldn't have learned in any other company I've been.
Yeah, that's because they don't like instead of investing in like a bunch of people to do it.
This nigga.
But the thing is, that's what happens when you don't have the money to get a lot of people to do a job. You get one person and you're like, hey, JK figured something out last time. Let's see if he can figure out another thing. And they just keep throwing you different problems because what a real company does. What a real company does is they just hire a person for that position. They say, hey, we need a person who knows security. They don't go get a dev who's just a regular front-end dev and say, do you think you can figure out security by the weekend? Like, they don't do that.
Yeah, sure.
You think. That's what they did with me.
Exactly.
That's my point.
That's AJ's point. The federal government, they believe in, listen, you're going to have multiple hats because every hat is expensive and we're not going to pay you anymore for that hat, but you're going to wear it.
And first off,
the money that they give for contractors to do shit and some don't do shit,
I seen that list.
It's ridiculous. I was like, y'all motherfuckers are crazy. It's like, we got you.
They've got anything to not give you
motherfuckers.
They'll do anything.
That's why I told you. You just need to.
It's the pension. It's the pension. It's the and like the disability
it's so hard to fire you.
And even it's hard to fire you and the PTO stuff, right? Like they have to like I know they're screwing you over, but most people they honor that stuff.
Yeah,
so
I mean they honor it. It's the only reason why I'm coming in is to help with this project because nobody else could do it. That's the only reason. So I'm being a team player and coming in because
in the consulting world,
and they're gonna remind you what team you're on every time you go on PTO.
What is PTO in the consulting world? Like that's basically coming out of your pocket,
right, JK?
It is basically coming out of your own pocket. But I take it. I still take it because.
No, absolutely.
Well, the good thing is I could switch the days. I can still switch the days and still get, all my money. So it's not like I'm losing anything. So I can still switch the days and not lose any time off or anything. So, but anyway, what's the news for this week?
The government is screwing my nigga JK. Now I gotta get 2 shirts.
Free my nigga JK.
And free my nigga Tech.
Yo,
nice. If you get a shirt, it's like free my nigga JK. I'm wearing it to work.
You know you can't wear
I'm
it
wearing
to
it
work.
to work.
Oh
Hey,
my
if you
God.
change the N word to something more appropriate,
Free my dev, JK.
Oh man.
Bruh. So Apple and Epic been going at it for I don't know. However long.
Petty.
Ding.
Again,
They are not petty. They want their monies and they deserve their monies.
want
It's their
their
marketplace. It's their
And so-
marketplace.
yeah, it
Epic is
It's-
trying to get Fortnite
Yeah,
back on the
awesome.
App Store.
Listen.
So South Korea passed some law that requires them to support alternate payment methods. So Epic was like, "Oh, we're gonna hurry up and get Fortnite back on there. Start getting that stream." Apple was like,
they're
"Absolutely
like, nah,
fucking
not
not."
for you though. Not for you.
Nope. Not only
Not for
you
you.
not getting on, you're banned for up to 5 for at least 5 years.
Apple was like, do you
Bruh.
know what a martyr is? Martyrs don't get to enjoy the things that,
Nah.
no, you're the martyr.
You're
here.
dying on the cross for
You're
other
di-
people to get
For
this.
other
Yes.
people's opportunities to make money. You did that.
This is not gonna benefit you.
And the least.
Oh
It's
man.
like you can take your ass back to where you came from, and we'll give everybody else the
Assassination
opportunity.
is. Well, I didn't.
much money-
Epic
oh,
got
my
greedy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they-
No, I mean,
yeah.
No, I was just gonna ask how
Epic
much
got
money y'all
greedy.
think they losing.
Yeah.
Not being on
Oh.
iOS.
Who?
And
Epic.
iOS
Oh,
is one of
Epic.
their biggest
Money.
platforms. Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
Epic,
Oh.
iOS was one of their biggest platforms, especially for the mobile Fortnite.
Android is still the biggest platform, right?
Yeah, for sure.
phones.
But
So
it's not a moneymaker.
It's not a yeah.
I
When
mean,
I look at it,
they have to still be making money somehow. So what are
They're
they? They
making
all on
money, but they're
consoles
not
now?
they're making money. It's just you're not making as much
Console.
money on as you are
see it
on
like this.
iOS.
I see it like this. If I'm doing mobile, I'd rather play on an iPad than play on
any other Android.
any other
Any
Android
Android
device. And
Right.
that's the breaking point.
Yeah.
Right.
Regardless, because of the fact that they didn't agree to just take a little bit off the top,
there.
they're losing more top. Like it's,
I mean, I'm sure they may have calculated
Well,
it, but at
the
the
risk-
same time, like I think they didn't take into account of how many kids who do have iPads and how many kids who tell their moms and dads, "Hey, mom or dad, let me get this XYZ skin," or because then they could add on skins for mobile,
Look,
saying that, "Hey, go get this skin for if you play on iOS
they
for XYZ dollars or whatever."
I think this was an ego thing. That
Oh,
was-
big time.
like, that
Definitely
wasn't-
ego.
Like it was like no, they shouldn't. This is
less than
trash. I
1%.
can't believe they're doing this. I can't believe whatever. It feels like a monopoly, and it technically kind of is. But the truth about monopolies is they're legal as long as the government doesn't want anything to do with the market, right? Same thing with like the cell phone industry, not cell phone, but like the
Cable.
your cable and your cell phone provider, like your data provider when it comes to your cell phone plan, like all that stuff. The government's like, that is just too strenuous and stressful to get into. We're gonna let y'all have your little monopoly. And in the same way, like Apple's it's not really a monopoly because there's Android phones, but they've created their own system. You're locked in it, and they don't let they're allowed. I think the exact thing was it's not anti-competitive to be successful. So they're not being anti-competitive by saying, hey, in our place, I mean, you might as well sue movie theaters for not letting you bring in your own food. Like, I should be able to go to an alternate food provider instead of having to buy your crappy hot dogs. But no, you can't. You got to buy their food.
The funny thing is, I saw a meme. I saw a meme of a girl. She had gotten 2 Whoppers and put it under her shirt.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What?
Like, it's her.
Okay.
I laughed so hard, dog.
And how's that?
Somebody in the comments. So I was like, I think none of the guys. I think any of the guys who worked there are gonna think she had a breast reduction halfway through the movie or some shit. From I was like, yo, that shit was funny. I'm sorry. It was funny. It was
related to movie theater food, but okay. At first I was like, I don't even know where this came from.
Where is this connection?
But
I mean, that's just whenever JK speaks. There's not much there.
wow.
I mean,
Not much. It's not much
it was a
attack.
boo.
It's not much attack on
joke,
Halo
to be
Infinite either.
honest.
But you know, it's all good.
That was a low shot.
I knew it was
I was,
coming. I knew it
I was
coming.
real low, and
Well, it's
I
two play
I saw the
one.
alley oop and
that's
saw him rising.
that's
And then
that's
he was
questionable on the
right
friendship
under
there.
was-
You know,
One shot rattled around the rim.
I never
and bounced
hurt
all the way
you
down the
that
court.
deep, beast. You that cuts real deep, man.
Oh, gosh.
Windmill
What
360
a
for
jerk.
the win.
What a jerk.
You can't talk about Halo right now like that, JK. You know that.
Right?
I'm sorry. Nah. I'm
Anyway, continue
So-
with the topic of the week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Their fault. It's they got greedy. They thought that somehow they were gonna be like I guess they thought this was
David
the
and
March
Goliath.
moment where they were gonna like sit down and be like, I ain't going nowhere, and then everybody was gonna be like, yeah, we're not going nowhere. And everybody else was like, we kind of still want to make money. So if you win, we're right with you. But while you're fighting, we're just gonna kind of watch.
See what happens.
See where the wind
I'll
blows.
be in this corner over
Absolutely.
I think they
here. Not
really
your
did-
corner, a corner.
A corner. There's two other corners. See, there's 4 corners, and we're gonna go to one of the neutral ones.
Yep.
y'all can go to those fighting corners over there. We'll chill out and let's see what happens. I mean, they made that whole commercial where they're like, we're not gonna basically bow down to tyranny.
Oh, they try to copy.
Oh, when they played against the
Apple
the joint. Yeah, I was
Apple
like, I
80s.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's like, dude, you're not liberating any peoples. You're trying to liberate some
Bruh.
dollars. That's it.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bad form. Bad
Let's be
form.
real serious here. You were just
they
trying
got
to
big-
make all
They
your
got that
profit.
they got that big tech energy, man. Like they
Yeah, they
thought
do.
that they could, they could play with the
I mean,
big
and
boys.
to be fair, right? Their game, as much as it hurts me to say this, has changed the gaming industry as a whole, right? It's just Fortnite has forever changed the way the gaming industry
Yeah.
works in a way that I definitely didn't predict it. But when I first booted up that game, and I remember playing Fortnite for the first time, I was just like, all right, this is kind of cool.
All right.
You know, it was all right. You know, I played a few matches here and there. It was never anything that I was just like, I gotta play this. And then I remember watching my cousins be like absolutely obsessed with this, and I was like, okay, that's why I didn't want to play it. It wasn't made for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, you have these motherfuckers doing like Martin Luther King Day celebrations with inside the game, concerts inside the game, like
Oh yeah.
literal concerts inside the game. Like,
They put like a Black
giving
History
Spartan
parade or
revolutionary
something.
stuff. Huh?
Travis Scott had one in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Travis
I was
Scott.
at that one.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Yep.
Marshmallow.
That's
Yeah.
Marshmallow.
I don't even know
Yeah.
what Marshmallow is. So I'm old. Is that what you guys are telling me?
It's
Pretty
the
much.
I don't
DJ.
either.
all
It's
are.
a DJ with a marshmallow head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
he's
gotta love
always
all these people who are coming up with who are these masked, celebrities now who are getting the celebrity power but keeping their identity secret.
Mhm.
It's brilliant, to be
Yeah,
honest.
because you can outsource it when you want to go on vacation.
Mhm.
That is true.
You just
Just
put
give
on the
them
playlist.
the playlist. Yeah. Give them a playlist and then
That
you
is
know.
actually really brilliant.
Mhm.
But you gotta make sure, because people are gonna be, how people be pressed. They be like, "Oh, he's like 2 inches shorter. That must be his body double."
Yep.
People,
Yeah.
people pay attention
You
to
ain't
that
paying me
shit.
enough.
They
man.
pay way
You
too
don't
much
get the
attention to
original.
that.
You ain't paying me enough.
See, Carl, if you get a
original.
voice modulator.
I think I know for Marshmallow, his bodyguard had to tackle somebody once. They were just so desperate to find out, so they were
Damn.
running after him to try and lift up his helmet, and the bodyguard straight took him down.
Oh,
I
clothesline
bet
his
the
ass.
bodyguard enjoyed that.
Sure
Mhm.
did. He's like,
Yeah.
I got to do something today. Take a nigga out. So what else we got going on?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
s-
following Maurice in the chat. I think
Yeah.
Swab was.
Man.
so Microsoft had a Surface event. They launched a lot of
They're still doing that?
Surface devices.
Hey,
Oh
Damn.
wow!
Disrespectful.
hey
Damn.
man, how's that Mac Mini treating you right now? Huh?
Oh
Huh?
wow!
Ooh, damn.
Wow.
Hey, what did he say?
That Mac Mini, the M1. How's that M1 treating you right now, man?
AJ
Well,
with the
actually-
shots.
I got parallels to work, and Callie's booting up just fine. And I had some troubles there.
Yeah, how many days did you have to waste not doing what you were trying to do to get that to work? Just question.
3
Wow.
days.
When in
Three
Windows,
days.
when in
3
Windows, that
days.
shit boot up fast.
You were studying though, right? Like that's what you was trying to do.
Damn.
You had to. You basically had to go ahead and compile your textbook first, and then start the studying.
Yeah, this nigga just pulled out a saw and just said,
Gotcha. Okay, that makes Gotcha. All right, that makes sense.
I don't like tonight's episode. I'm going home. I'm taking my ball and going home.
I don't know what that lightning bolt has done to you, sir. But this nigga got some bullets came out.
Nah.
Like tonight's-
You know what? That was a little bit aggressive. I don't know why it was so aggressive.
You're a proud service owner.
You're welcome.
I get it. You're a proud service owner. You want to protect your baby.
No,
She treated you right.
My service is 5 years old and garbage
That
now.
shit done.
I'm about to replace the battery and the screen. Like that's how bad it is. But it's still expensive. I can't find the version I have for less than like $700-800.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
Really?
They ain't paying
Wow.
that
5 years old?
I have the Surface Pro 3, but I have the 16 gig in the i7. So it's like it was like the top of the line when I got it.
Okay. So that
So
kind of
now when I look for it, I'm like, I can't find because I've been looking for I'm like, if I can just find one for $300 or $400, I might just buy the thing and then put stuff over there. But
you might as well just want to buy one of the new ones, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might as well buy one of the new ones, but I can replace the screen. I like to fix stuff. Like I don't know, it's cathartic for me.
See,
So
Maurice asked, why would you replace the screen on a 5-year-old computer?
because I like to fix stuff. It's cathartic for me. That's
Will it be fixed? You still need a new processor.
No, I don't need no new processor. The only problem is the screen and the battery.
No, I don't agree with that.
This man got hurt. God damn, he got hurt quick. He's like,
Hey, we're picking on tech exclusively tonight. Don't bring that over here.
I don't like it.
My bad. I misfired. I gotta realign.
You read the document.
You were firing accurately. You're fine.
So they didn't announce Microsoft Silicon?
No, they got a Surface Pro 8.
Why would Microsoft do that?
We got a fucking. We got that shit they have that you fold the Duo, the Surface Duo. They put out a second Duo. I don't know why the fuck. Like I don't want to hinge in the middle of my screen, dog.
Can we talk about folding phones for a split second?
We can.
Samsung.
It's not a hinge in the middle of your screen. It is 2 screens, Suave. I thought you.
Why do we want folding?
If they want to span the display across
why was the
those
Nintendo DS one of the best-selling consoles of all time? I don't know why you want to fold.
This is a good point.
I don't got the answers, but it worked.
Damn, this man is disrespectful. Somebody, let's just ban Maurice just for a week.
Will be
new Surface Pro Android tablet. Boy,
that's why I said, are they still doing this? Because I'm just like, everyone knows, like, iPad just kills the game. There's no better tablet in the game.
The thing is, that's the same. Oh, go ahead, AJ.
So the Surface Pro, the Surface Duo was kind of like a phone, really. It's like what I think they're trying to do is Surface is all they have, right? So it's their brand. That's their new brand. Yeah. So when they release a device, they're just gonna call it a Surface something. So the Duo was like an experimental thing. They wanted to see what a foldable device with 2 screens, kind of how that would sell. Everybody's trying it, right? So they're just like, okay, this is our look at the foldable device, and it's like their cell phone kind of like it's a way for them to still have some kind of cell phone presence. But who knows what the use case is for that thing? I don't know. I
want the Zoom to come back.
The Zoom to come back, sure.
Oh my gosh.
They should come up with the Zoom phone too at the same time, so they can.
Oh my god, that sounds awful.
You
know what though?
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say the Surface. Oh shit! What the fuck? You go.
But anyway, I was gonna say. Damn. Oh shit! My bad, bro. You good? Do it.
Oh, people better.
You light skinned motherfucker. But anyway.
Hey. lay off on the light skin.
Hey, see, there's friendly fire over there. Now you hitting crescent.
Hey, yeah, he can't. Everybody catching strays tonight. I see. Goddamn.
It's pick on tech exclusively day. Stop shooting random niggas. Can we be the accurate niggas in the drive-by?
Bruh. I
Hit the
can't.
niggas he was aiming at and don't spray no one else's house.
Nah, it wouldn't be a drive-by if we didn't have some collaterals.
Bruh.
So, you know.
My point is, we as a people need to get past drive-bys. Can we assassinate niggas the way other people do and stop?
You know what? You're right.
With the wire and shit.
You're right.
Just like step up behind a nigga and just wire.
You're right.
Yeah, just a garage. Everybody loves a nice garage. That's like nice and quick and kill somebody's grandma across the street.
Exactly. We gotta stop killing the grandmas.
You're right. So let me rephrase that. Young, light-skinned ass motherfucker.
Oh, now you're calling you old, Chris.
Now you calling you old, Chris. This man said you're seasoned.
There's no coming back.
Oh my
All I'm saying is that I wonder if the models they had back in the day when we were younger, what if they brought them back, like Zunes?
Oh, I'd be so down for that.
Like if they brought them back, but they had them in newer technologies and stuff like that.
Oh, so
Microsoft should play with that.
Kind of like what they did with like the old Xbox controller.
Yeah.
So like just kind of re-release like old tech, but like modernize it a bit.
Yeah.
That'd be
I mean, limited edition too. Like only a certain amount. Yeah.
Nokia did that. What was it, like a few years ago? Where they re-released like the brick phone, but it was like I think it was modern. They had some
like I want to see
inside.
sidekicks come back. That should be fire.
I want them to have a good comeback, but I don't see it. They put out that
Best
one
phones ever.
like 5, 6, 7, I don't know, however many years ago. There was another side, but like it was trash. I'm like, dog, come on, y'all can do better.
Sidekick with a touchscreen?
They already had a touchscreen, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well,
What I was
that's how you know
gonna
I
say,
didn't have one.
yeah, facts. What I was gonna say about the Duo before I realized it was $1,500 fucking dollars was that it might be good for taking like cloud gaming with you with with Game Pass or whatever. But that's a steep.
What kind of
you might just want to get a Steam Deck and call it a day. I don't know.
Yeah,
What kind of chips are in there?
Hey, I was just thinking about apps you can make. You can make a fire checkers app on a Duo.
Facts.
Each person gets one screen.
Yep.
Put that
You
joint
play
down.
Battleship, nigga.
Battleship the shit?
Like
Battleship.
Ooh, Battleship would be
Stratego.
dope.
I don't know if y'all remember Stratego or not, but Stratego. What's that guessing game where you flip the faces down?
Shit.
Oh,
Guess who?
Guess who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's worth $1,500 right there.
Can't wait to spend $1,500 for
That's
Battleship.
worth $1,500 right there.
Yeah, that's great.
You know that'd be dope to do with the little surface tables to play Battleship.
Oh yeah, I can see
I
it
wanna
animated,
so
kind of like Advanced Wars, but Battleship
Exactly,
at the same time.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can have like a augmented reality type screen, like for your glasses, it shows your board. The other person, it only shows their board. And every time it hits, you can see like it pop up on the
Yeah,
screen.
like,
That would
actually
be
No
fire.
need
With the new
HoloLens for that.
HoloLens, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Be dope.
Exactly. I mean, if you want a phone with
Is
a
it a
screen in the
Snapdragon?
middle and a Windows phone, is it a what the fuck is in here? I don't know. You get 5G, so you got that. Got that.
That Rona
I've
5G.
already
And
recouped my
5G.
$1,500 with the game.
I don't fuck with 5G. 5G causes coronavirus.
I thought it was hurricane.
Hey,
I
they got a
keep my
90 hertz
4G.
screen on there, Carl. 90 hertz for you.
I thought it was a
Hertz causes
Minecraft.
coronavirus
Actually.
too.
It should have a 240 hertz screen for $1,500.
A Snapdragon 888. There you go.
Okay, at least it's
Oof.
like a fast one.
But again, I don't understand the dual screen thing. Like I
don't either.
Like dual screens from
They're
our
just
mind.
trying to see, because like some of these things, you never know what use case people will come up with
That's
for
true.
your device. So it's like you
That's
just
fair.
make it, because you're like, nah, nobody's really done this. You make it
Yeah.
and you see if it actually has legs. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, when you're a $1 trillion company, right?
You can take risks.
You can, yeah, you can
Mhm.
just say, yeah, this seems silly, but you know, let's throw it out there. And if somebody comes up with like a use case that everybody else kind of
Yep.
like jumps on, because like look at like Apple, like why are we buying iPhones, or why were we? I mean, the reason now is much different from the reason then, but why were we? Just because like the BlackBerry was fine, the iPhone was better, but like we just
The
started
BlackBerry
buying
was
it. It
not
wasn't.
fun. I
It
never
wasn't a.
understood the BlackBerry.
It wasn't a
It was
better
trash.
phone than the phones out there, though. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't. They
The
just
Palm
threw
is
it out
always
there.
better than the
Wait a
BlackBerry.
minute. You're saying
No, I'm talking
iPhone
about
wasn't
like
better?
I'm talking about the cellular radios and iPhones were not better than the
Okay.
phones that we were using. It was a better device, but it wasn't. So most people didn't think it was gonna work because they're like, who wants that for a cell phone? And then it became the device that we use to do everything. Like,
It's what
but
I
nobody
always
saw
dreamed of.
that
It
coming.
is what I always dreamed of.
I remember the BlackBerry Storms, and that's why
Oh,
I had
absolutely.
Trash.
BlackBerry Storm. I
that. Those
thought that
things were
was
sexy as hell. I
thought
thought
that
this
was
is
the
sexy
phone.
as hell.
The build
Oh.
quality was so rickety. I know the screen is supposed to move and whatever, but like the build quality was not what
It wasn't the
needed to
best.
be.
No, it wasn't.
So you know that BlackBerry is still like alive? Like I don't even know what they do.
Yeah,
Cyber
BlackBerry
now.
enterprise software.
Yeah,
Oh.
cybersecurity is their main focus. They buy like
Oh, is it?
cybersecurity companies now.
Oh, see, they adapted.
You got to.
Got to.
That's good.
I interviewed with him a while back too.
That's
Oh,
good
shit.
because like some
No hardware
major.
anymore.
Don't buy stock in them.
I have
Damn.
no intentions.
So you bought stock, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know why. That was
That was from
was
lived
Needless to
experience
say,
right there.
BlackBerry owes me
Good
about
advice.
$8. That's all I know.
He said $8. Oh, done.
Their stock price is $10.
Oh my god, terrible.
It is now. It wasn't when I got in.
Oh, jeez.
Terrible.
So Nintendo had a direct today, which was, I mean, pretty good.
I didn't watch it. I'll
overall.
watch it later.
That's good.
They announced
all that needs to Bayonetta 3. That's all
Yep.
that needs to be said.
They show
Bayonetta.
Ultra Age.
Oh yeah, I did see some Bayonetta stuff in my timeline.
Ultra Age. No, I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
They
I
showed
think
the
I saw it
Kirby
on
game.
YouTube.
Oh yeah, that Kirby joint looks pretty tight.
Kirby looks good. And then they talked
Oh,
about
I
this
gotta check
fucking
it out.
expansion pack for Nintendo Switch Online. That shit.
Oh,
They bring in
N64 games.
Nintendo 64. Yep. And Sega Genesis.
For $20?
They
no.
Still haven't, they still
No,
haven't
not
said
for
anything. Let me
$20.
actually look up. Let me look
No, I'm
up.
talking
They-
about the Switch Online joint is $20.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
this is like
you're gonna
this
have to
an
pay
add-on.
extra. Yeah.
Oh,
For this
damn.
joint.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Come on.
They smart.
It's Nintendo. They never give you a deal. Ever.
Nah, not at all.
They're not.
I mean,
And they selling like wireless. Let me fix this setup real quick. They're selling wireless controllers. They're selling Nintendo 64 controller and Sega
OG
Genesis wireless controllers. Yeah. $50 a piece. You probably not gonna be able
Wireless
to get one.
Sega Genesis
Oh, hell no.
controllers, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That controller was very comfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love the Sega Genesis.
It was comfortable. It was 2 buttons.
It was no the Sega
3
Genesis.
buttons.
was
Not
6
yet.
buttons. Well, no, it was 3 buttons for the first one, and then it got to 6 where they added X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
It started out with just A, B, and C,
Mm-hmm.
and then the D-pad, and then the next controller had X, Y, and Z above the A, B, and C.
That was for Sega Saturn, wasn't it?
No, Sega Genesis, they just added more buttons. It was weird. Like it started out with A, B, and C because my uncle, that was the first system I really played was the Genesis. And my uncle had both sets of controllers because he was just a big kid back then. We'd just be playing Sonic 1, 2, and 3 all day.
True. Man.
and they got in addition to the expansion for Switch Online is you're going to be able to do online N64. So we could play Mario Kart 64 online.
Oh, against each other?
Yes.
Oh, that is so dope. Because that's the
That
best
is
Mario Kart. I mean,
Yes,
I don't
it's
care
the
what it
GOAT.
is. It's still
It's
the
the
best
GOAT.
one.
It's the
And
GOAT.
and even like all the modes too, like the battle mode in 64 is unparalleled. Like
So good.
it's not. I don't enjoy battle mode in the other
That's
Mario
upsetting.
Karts.
So
Like
good.
that's
Star
upsetting.
Fox
The fact
Online?
that I even have to think, should I get that? They don't deserve that for me. They don't
You said
deserve
they
it.
don't deserve that.
Now I gotta think about it. How much is it?
They don't say yet. They still
Of
haven't
course they
said it.
don't, because they're a bunch of good for nothing jerks.
Says new membership plan is coming in late October.
I need to.
Details.
Mofos peaked 20
online.
years ago and about to make bankroll off that.
Peaked 20 years ago. Hey, but when you're that high, it's a long drop. Like
Yeah, Star Fox.
they were up there. They're not they're not PlayStation and Xbox where they got to prove themselves every year. Like
Mm-mm.
they did it the best once, and everybody's been like, you know what?
They're the Disney of gaming.
They've been in the game, baby. We know they know what's up.
Oh, speaking of that, they have a Super Mario World in Japan.
Yeah, they say it's fire too.
I want to go there so bad. Like that might be my like after quarantine trip if this thing ever ends.
I don't think it will.
I don't either, but
He's gonna have to wear a mask everywhere.
Are they bringing one to
don't
Florida?
get vaccinated.
He said, Amari said they're bringing one to Florida too. I don't know if they're bringing.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh, they are.
Oh shoot! I ain't going to Japan.
Ain't going nowhere.
You go right down the highway.
Hop in the car and
I'm assuming it's gonna be in Orlando, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
He said Universal Studios.
That's Orlando, basically.
Yeah. Kissimmee, but yeah, Orlando.
But is it going to be better, though? That's the question.
No, I mean, it's probably like Disneyland and Disney World, right? Like Disneyland in California is an attraction, but Disney World is like...
it's where you want to go.
It's basically a resort with Disneylands all around it.
Yeah. It's Epcot, all that shit. Animal Kingdom.
The new Star Wars thing is basically like both a hotel,
cantina,
a cantina, and an experience. So like you're basically a part of a story the whole time you're there.
Yeah.
Like that thing.
It's like Marvel World.
But the Star Wars thing is you're so involved that you're part of the like you'll meet characters who you're gonna meet later who have like, hey man, hold this for me, and next thing you know, you're like, people are looking for you because you got something you ain't supposed to have because they smuggled it aboard, kind of thing. Like they add you to the story, and it's about $5,000 a person, but I mean I mean a group, $5,000 a group. I'm sorry, $5,000.
So they're making like a real life cosplay.
Yeah, you can come to that thing. You're gonna lodge in that ship, which is basically a hotel, and then everybody who's in there that looks like an alien or whatever is a paid actor or like performing, and they're gonna be pretending to be Star Wars characters the whole time you're there. It sounds super exhausting, but
so they do real life cosplay for a certain amount of money. That's dope. That's dope. It's kind of how Universal does for Walking Dead. They have actual people dress up as zombies and stuff.
Why though? Like,
it's actually fun. It's actually fun.
Why Walking Dead?
It's not. No, it's not.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been to Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm a coward. We've already established that. I got record. It's on the record on the show. And I did have fun laughing at my family when they were scared. But
especially Bree.
Everybody. We have Bree. Shauna. Shauna's the one who likes scary stuff, so we do it on her birthday. That's the only time I will even remotely do anything scary is because my little sister wants to go to Halloween Horror Nights. Other than that, I refuse to be.
Does she scare herself when she gets angry?
But yeah, I've done the Halloween Horror Nights. I actually enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys online.
No, it's listen. You probably got whipped up in an environment. It's a sort of a frenzied environment. You got a little adrenaline running. It's not fucking fun, man.
Okay, Carl.
If you go a little bit tipsy, it makes it a little bit better.
Yeah, I definitely didn't do that. I was driving. I was the ride.
It seems like the wrong thing to do. But
yes, it's a quick way for a zombie to get punched. I know that.
absolutely.
I mean, I went in because I got a drink. Me and my uncle got one of my favorite drinks I drink now, Fireball and ginger ale, and they were serving it there. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
And
it
she
is
mixed
really
it perfectly. It tastes like a
Cinnamon mixed with the
It's
ginger ale's
like-
already got that cinnamon kind of.
yeah. It tastes like a
good.
cinnamon candy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like
So we
Big
drank
Red.
it so fast that we were
Oh, you
tempted
feel like
going
Big
into the
Red?
Halloween Horror Nights. And so let's just say we
Hilarity
sobered up real
ensued.
quick.
Damn.
We sobered up real quick.
Fireball and ginger ale. Good gracious.
It's
Try
pretty
with a
good.
ginger
that's just
ginger
good.
beer. What about with a ginger beer? Would that be
Ooh, that
too
may be
much?
even better.
Yeah.
That'd be too much. Yeah, because the ginger,
Too much, too like
Spicy?
strong. Yeah.
I like it.
Maybe
spicy.
I like it too.
Well, if you mix it right though, you could have all three. If you mix it just right, put a little sweetness in it, put the ginger beer with it and the Fireball.
It's hard for
maybe-
me to go back to ginger ale after ginger beer, to be honest, because I just miss the gingery taste. So.
Yeah.
Call it the Ghost Rider.
Ghost ride the whip.
What?
What else
So
you got for this song?
the EU is putting up a proposal to have like mandatory USB-C connections
Good
on
them.
devices, on all devices.
Ban USB
happened to the
micro.
You said iPhone will be included in that. So I mean that might
Good.
be part of the reason why, you know,
That's
there's these rumors
absolutely the
of
reason.
no port, you know, a portless iPhone, whatever, because then they don't have to do it. It only applies to devices that you need a cable to charge. And it's like, I mean, one of these shit's gonna have a cable. Like, just give me the USB-C, dog.
So
Like-
I was listening to. Oh, my bad.
No, you're good.
I was listening to the NKBHD's podcast Waveform, and he was talking about how they were bragging about how the iPads now have USB-C, and they were talking about how it was faster and better than the previous version.
Bruh.
But they never said what the previous version was because they didn't want to say that it was Lightning and that the iPhones are still on Lightning. And so they're basically like they're basically saying we don't want to improve our iPhones, but like
Hey,
it's
you
weird how
got
they're able to,
MagSafe
like-
now, AJ. You're good. You got MagSafe.
It was just funny because when he said that, I was like, you know what? That is true because like all the iPads now have USB-C.
Except for the
Except for
Except for the
2.5.
base model version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
the
regular
lowest
iPad.
version
Yep.
still has Lightning, but all the other ones have USB-C. So it's
And it's
like it's funny to see that they once again it's like dying with the lie. It's like no, I'm gonna go ahead and just
100%.
They
Like,
didn't
you
say
got-
it's better than Lightning. They said it's better than the previous
Yeah.
version.
No, they're not gonna say that. Yeah.
But
It's
then
new
Apple
and improved. What was it improved from? Don't worry about that. That's not your concern.
It was improved. That's all that matters, right? Like
Exactly.
it's better, right? Like
Bringing you
give
bigger
me
and
your
better.
money. Just give me your money and stop asking questions.
And like Maurice pointed out, like they got USB-C on the laptops. They got USB-C on all the iPads except for that one. Like, like dog, just give me the USB-C.
Just do the switch. Do the switch.
Yeah, he was saying. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I'm saying he was saying on his podcast that they're probably gonna just wait until they have like wireless charging only for the they're never gonna make it over.
Get that out of here.
That wireless charger.
And then so how does the wireless charger hook up? Like,
Hey man, don't worry about that.
come on.
See, they probably will go to a USB-C adapter once they don't have to plug USB-C
into the phone. Yeah.
into the actual dock itself. They'll let you connect to a USB-C to a power block. That's not an iPhone. That's a block. Anybody can get a block. from anywhere.
Suave. It's not too late to switch over.
Hey man, come on over.
Nah, I'm not. I don't want.
Come on over, man.
I don't want to be over there. I mean, I don't want to be over there.
Yeah, but you know why you don't want to be over there? Because you think that you've drawn the line of sand and that you picked a side, but you haven't, man. It's a buyer's market. It's not a seller's market. You can come over here, and if you don't like it, go back.
See, that costs money. It sounded real expensive already, and I ain't even.
Look,
And
man,
what you doing ain't expensive?
more expensive on your side than it is over here. You can try
Exactly.
our side for cheap and then go back to your
I don't think
expensive
so.
side.
How much is the Pixel 6 Pro?
Stop listening to misinformation, Kev. You the only person giving misinformation, sir.
Yeah, out here
Staying
talking
in the chat.
about
Stop
people
listening to
in
misinformation.
their own house.
What am I? Oh no, I was looking up the Pixel 6 Pro right quick.
I'm not gonna lie though, he did rush you on that.
Yeah.
He did get you on that one. I was laughing for a good minute when he said that. I was like, damn. I was like, who's he talking about? I was like, oh, AJ.
Bruh, he didn't have to. Like, he took deadly aim right there.
He made an enemy for life, sir.
He said he
enemy for life. It is on site. It's on site. I gotta fight him when I see him.
He's left you no choice, AJ.
No, it's not the way to handle it. I really wanted this to be civil, but now
to be fair, you said we need to stop being like drive-bys and start having pinpoint aim. So he had precision aim and got your ass first.
Now this nigga's it's not even gonna be fair. Now I gotta sneak attack him. I can't even approach him. I was gonna approach him like a man and call him out in the streets and be like, "Hey," but now I'm going back to the drive-bys. I don't care if I hit any grandmother.
Sounds so hypocritical.
I'm just gonna spit.
Oh man!
I'm done.
Wow, unbelievable. Have y'all played the Vanguard beta, the Call of Duty Vanguard?
Played it for like 15 minutes. That was enough.
I played for 2 days. I played for 2 days. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty fun for a bit, but after I start playing,
so it's not fun.
Yo,
let me finish, Carl.
That's what it sounds like. Wow.
Let me finish. Oh my god. It was tolerable in a sense. It was tolerable.
Okay. I think I need to go back to what I just said.
Shut up, Carl.
So it's not fun.
Tolerable. Shut up. It was just Modern Warfare with World War II slap.
You have Game Pass. You don't have to tolerate anything.
Wow.
Damn, Carl said you don't gotta live like this.
User, it'll be a different story, but you invested a lot of money, but you got Game Pass out here.
Well, I played on PlayStation because it was free it was available on there early, so
yeah, they can't wait to get rid of it. That's all that is.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, it was nothing remarkable. I mean, it's World War II. It's like you're dealing with like shitty guns again, and
well, that Stig was powerful as shit. That was the only one that was that one in
Chris don't care. You could just hear like, yeah, it's powerful, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like Call of Duty that much anyway.
That much? It's trash.
Oh wow.
Halo. Thanks.
Yeah.
We them Halo boys.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna sit out this year with what's the name? I'm kind of actually I guess I'm going back into the to my old routine with Call of Duty where it's like
every other year.
Yeah, like it was every few years, because for a while I didn't play a Call of Duty for like years, but now that like Modern Warfare 2019 came out, I mean that was like it's like, all right, shit, like Call of Duty is back, like this is cool. Then Cold War came out. It's like, okay, it's still cool. Like we didn't really need this right now, but it's it's cool. It grew on me. And then like you go to World War II, and it's just like I really don't like care about this. Yeah.
They always want to go back to World War II. Like, why?
My question. That's
a great fucking question.
Well, they got scared because so they tried to do the futuristic shit with Infinite Warfare, which from like folks that actually like played it, it was like, yo, this is actually pretty cool. I mean, like the multiplayer wasn't anything remarkable, and plus, it's like a slower Titanfall. That was
Yeah.
at the time where like every first person shooter was trying to be Titanfall. So yeah, I mean they tried the futuristic shit. It didn't like
Didn't pan
people
out.
were complaining. Yeah, people were complaining. It was like, oh, we don't want to go to futuristic. And so I think they got scared
It was
away
the
from that.
wall running that was bad.
It's so slow.
The
It was
ground pound,
weird.
all that shit was terrible. Fuck.
Yeah, it was weird.
Sounds like they grappling hook to me.
Pretty much. So yeah, so I don't know. Apparently, like for next year's Call of Duty, like they're gonna go to like it's gonna be like Narcos based. So they're gonna do a lot of like I guess they're gonna be somewhere in like South America or Central South America. So that may be interesting. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do. Like I'm glad I don't have to make those decisions for like what Call of Duty is gonna do to try to appear to mix it up. Because I feel like at this point they're just like, all right, y'all motherfuckers know what y'all getting into. Like, come on now, it's just Call of Duty. Give us the $60 or $70 now, and yeah. So
Yeah, they bugging. I didn't even realize the beta was this weekend. I haven't played. I wasn't super interested in playing. But I did tell myself I'd try it because, like, I mean, I said that about Cold War, and like you said, it grew on me. I,
yeah,
played it, had some fun with it.
They
Cold
But
War
did
was
nah,
just
change.
broken. It was just
Yeah.
broken for a long time.
Yeah.
yeah,
Gold War's
Only
broken day
reason,
one when it came out the box.
yeah, only reason it didn't get a lot of press was because Cyberpunk was so broken, and
oh man,
that was the bigger controversy. But like,
facts. Oh, you're right. That shit
but
was shutting down my Xbox, mine and JK's.
yeah, that shit was like, yeah, that shit was
Blasted.
hard crashing, y'all. Shit.
If I was
I was like, damn.
cool, where I'd be like, they start complaining about me, I'd be like, yeah, but have y'all heard of Cyberpunk? What y'all think about Cyberpunk?
I'm sure they did. Their PR was just like deflecting like shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just moved off of that system that CD Projekt Red was using, and
For real. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's that. We're gonna talk about topic of the week now. This Halo Infinite Flight Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Um, so
Electric Boogaloo too. I'm done.
is this the last flight before they launch? Like December seems like
No, they
a
got
long
another
way
flight.
away. Okay, they're gonna have another one. Okay.
Yeah, so they're gonna have this one this week and then one next week, and then I'm sure they're gonna have maybe probably like two more, at least two more between.
Now December. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um.
it seems like they're testing each game mode individually, and then
Yeah.
they'll probably have
Basically.
one where they let people just do whatever they want
Do
to
what they
do,
want.
Yeah.
and that'll probably be the last one, and then December.
They're real confident because they got Vanguard, then they got Battlefield. Right after that,
Well, I think
mean,
the big,
Good.
I think I think the big thing with Halo this year is that it's free to play, so that's like
that is true.
a big selling point for a lot of people.
Nobody
Like,
cares for the campaign.
yeah, nobody really, I mean, there's like I used to be a diehard campaign person, but I just don't care anymore. But yeah, I mean, so that's like the biggest thing, like that differentiates themselves from not Warzone, Vanguard and Battlefield. So they could really make their own, they can carve out their own space. They don't
That's
necessarily,
true.
so um yeah.
So what so tell us what we gonna be playing. I know we can download it now. I did download mine. We can only play training right now, but then tomorrow they're opening up some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think tomorrow they're gonna do the arena 4v4, and then on hold up, tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're gonna at some point during the weekend they're gonna do a big team battle. I think it's maybe Sunday, maybe if I'm
I
not
think it is
mistaken.
Sunday.
Yeah.
It showed it in the news part, but
Yeah,
yeah.
they're really so the last flight they basically, I mean, they left it open, right? They just was like, all right, go ahead and matchmake, and you can matchmake with bots and blah blah blah. And then towards the end of the last flight, they turned on the PvP for like it was like 2 hours. It felt like it wasn't long at all. But it so with this one, it seems like they actually have like matchmaking schedules. So it's like, all right, from 10 to blah blah blah, we're gonna have matchmaking open, and then we're gonna close it. So it's gonna be like it's gonna be a little confusing. So you gotta like get the schedule either from like Twitter and like just follow Halo, or just follow the hashtag Halo Infinite to see what people are doing. But it's a little it's not as like it's not plug and play. You can't just like play it and play other people. It's like, oh no, we have to play at these designated times, and so
Well, the
So
training.
arena's all this
Oh, go ahead. Okay.
this weekend. So okay.
yeah. And then training is on, so you can fire up a 4v4 with bots.
Mhm.
You could do the
Bots are
little,
pretty good.
yeah, you can turn them. Oh, you can also turn up the difficulty on the bots too. Like you
Yeah.
can turn them up to Spartan, and
I turned the ODST. I was like, yeah, this motherfucker's pretty good.
yeah, yep. So yeah, I mean, I'm anxious to see how like the vehicles and stuff
Work.
work in big team battle, but
Oh yeah, big team.
They showed some of it in IGN actually.
It's gonna be Big Team Battle Slayer, Carl.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. Okay, exciting.
I don't know what's wrong with this man.
So it
Can't
is.
give him what he wants.
Can't give him any leeway.
never enough.
Oh no, Big Team Battle Slayer. He don't want it.
Not at all.
Right.
So this
Hey,
is
That's what I
Pacific.
want. Lone Wolf.
said Lone Wolf.
Mhm.
Yes.
So it's gonna be what,
You
1
have
to
to wait.
They might add
5.
that mode back.
You
I
said
haven't
they
seen
might.
it. I haven't seen it since Halo 3.
They're bringing. Look at that game. Does that game look like any modern Halo? No, it's all the old Halos.
They had a lone wolf on Halo 5 for a split second, and then it was gone. Broke my heart. They didn't call it lone
Sorry
wolf.
to hear
I
that,
forgot
Carl.
what they called it.
Dave.
Me too. Me too.
Hey, but you could play Lone Wolves on
Master Chief.
MPC.
Stop.
Ew.
The disrespect from Master Chief Collection just
It's real.
it's always appalling. I don't understand.
It's
It's because
just
they disrespected 5. That's why.
that's true. And newer is always better. Like it's hard to fall in love with the older games.
You're telling me Master Chief Collection gets Dolby Vision, and what is Halo get?
4K 120.
Get
Well,
out of here.
think about it. Like those Halo, the whiners, they get a lot of love because they're the ones who kind of like poison the well. Like you're not going to get any new fans if the old fans are like, oh, don't play the new game. Like if every streamer, if everybody who's good at the game is talking trash about it, you're not going to get any new fans. They had to capitulate I had to just be like, fine, whatever you
Whatever.
guys.
Work harder though. Do it for both then.
Like, come on. That's all I'm asking. So I'm looking at these times. So Friday, for those of us over here, is 1 to 5, and then 8 to 12 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday
And that's
for both
arena?
weekends. For arena and for a big team battle and arena. That's this weekend, which is arena only, and then next weekend the same for big team and arena.
Okay.
And then it closes Monday at 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Yeah.
Not next Monday, but like 2 weeks from now, Monday, October the 4th. There you go. All right,
I thought they closed it. One of them.
That's not too bad. 1 p.m. is kind of long, but I mean, I'm gonna be working on Friday, so I guess.
They're just trying to like ruin people's like work day, really.
Absolutely, productivity is gonna be.
It's gonna go
All
down.
time low.
So
Sure.
did
I
you
mean, niggas gonna be work from home, so you know.
Yeah,
did you
that's
guys
true.
hear about Blackest Tech conference?
I did.
Who?
Blackest Tech. I'm going to that, which is to say that there might be an opportunity for Halo tomorrow.
Hey,
But
you gotta
anyway,
do what you gotta do.
conference was decent and it was free, so
Hey,
you might still be able to get in tomorrow's the final day.
Where's it at?
It's virtual.
Online.
Virtual.
I was online.
I'm not JK. You're the only. You're the only one trying to go out and be hugged
I
up. with
forgot people still at home. Okay, look.
man. You said I forgot.
Got
He's
people
like,
Yeah,
still
look,
at home.
you're living your public life out here, going to offices and stuff.
Look, I don't got no shirt.
I mean, my homeboy went to Render ATL. I had a good old time. It was
Atlanta though.
yeah.
Atlanta's
I mean, it was
all-
vaccine mandated and it was real black.
Sure.
I can be black.
Oh my
I'm black
god!
and I'm
All
black.
right, so
I don't trust that.
Want to give Thor a shout out, Swab?
oh, we're not trying to die in them streets. No, you're right. You're right. We not exactly. Nah, do we? No, I don't. Do you think that?
You want me to? Okay. Hey, shout out to Big Brother Thor. Happy birthday, bro.
Hey.
Hope you have a good one, you know. Good blessed birthday. I got mine this week.
I would say
You feel
JK
me?
Hey.
is really sensitive to birthdays right now because he got that birthday coming up.
Hey, y'all gotta celebrate somebody's birthday, man. That's another year you survived on Earth.
Yeah. This nigga about to
That's
go
true.
to the ley lines later on. It's right to them ley lines, trying to figure out. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Trying to go to where all the states touch. Don't nobody do that unless they trying to tap into some power.
Yeah, he's trying to fucking
Shut up.
summon.
Shut up.
This is how every one of them sorcery movies.
Hey, why you
start.
trying to expose my my love cat country real life experience?
He going to the ley lines at dusk on the equinox. I don't know if it's the equinox or not.
On the equinox on the full moon to see if I can get some magic power so I can give it to all black people. That's
I
what I'm
already
trying to
know what you're doing, man.
So you know what you up to.
do. The end of Lovecraft Country, I'm trying to make a reality. You feel me?
Hey, that was crazy. That shit was. Anyway, anything else for Infinite?
Nah, we just gotta when it opens up.
Yeah.
Some are lucky, some aren't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm anxious to see how
Who's my lucky
y'all think of
JK?
it.
Who's unlucky out here?
Who's Carl?
You said some people are lucky, some are who's not lucky?
I don't know. Some people, it's the circle of life. You feel me?
Wow.
Circle of life.
But yeah, no, I'm anxious to see what y'all think. You know, for folks that it's gonna be the first time playing it. You know, I want to see what y'all think of that. And what the feedback is. in comparison to 5 and all the other Halos and shit. So, but yeah, I'm excited. It's not far, and yeah, keep playing MCC.
Who's doing? You're the only person. All right, so we just gonna move on that note. We we want to thank y'all again for joining us on the podcast. Definitely let us know what you think about the discussions today, or if there's something you haven't seen us talk about that you want like our perspective on. Follow us at Blurred Dimension everywhere if you haven't already, namely here on YouTube and on Instagram. Definitely hit that sub if you fuck with the content. It's free for you. Helps us out with the algorithms. We stream the podcast live here on Twitch Thursday nights. So make sure you come through next week. We're gonna take a quick break, but stay tuned for after podcast gaming. We're about to play some Guardians and some. What did we decide? Something else? I don't know.
We just play
Probably just gonna
Guardians.
be Guardians.
Play Guardians,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, cool.
I didn't get my fix last week.
We got free our nigga Tech.
Tech.